Sitting around the ballroom, they're talking about tomorrow when they're taking Johnny away. Said he wasn't no good, never done the things that he should. That's all the judge had to say. He went in the army when he was 18. Crazy young Irish and mean. Took a kid who was half gone all the way to be wrong with bloodlust and them 16s. His father, he thanks us for coming. Bartender whispers.
All right, we're live. This is the crossover episode that nobody asked for.
Zero people.
Zero people in the world asked for this, but we're giving it to
Are we
them.
going cans or no cans?
You don't need cans right now.
All right.
Look at that. That's
Put
a
on the
fucking
can if you want.
that's a fucking
Put the
producer
can on.
type fucking talk right there.
Yeah, well, I get it.
Cans? Go cans if you like cans.
I like cans. Who doesn't like a nice pair of cans?
Big can guy.
I'm a big can guy.
Biggest can guy that you can.
I'm
you
a
can
tin.
find.
I'm a tin guy. I'm a can guy.
Yeah, Danny's down in Florida. They're unfortunately losing right now.
Must be nice.
Are they?
Yeah,
Oh, hammered.
they're getting murdered. So he's gonna be fucking.
Oh, he's gonna be in great shape.
He's gonna be rolling around Universal tomorrow, fucking pissed off and all fucking annoyed, sunburned, fucking as sunburned as you can get,
Fucking losing to Cali.
getting his fucking earthquake.
like
Getting,
40 to 8. too.
Is he in
Really?
Orlando?
That's bad.
yeah, they're in
It's
Universal.
my old stomping grounds.
Yeah, so this is the crossover episode nobody asked for. Appreciate you guys filling in while Danny's gone.
Absolutely.
Thanks for
Anytime.
We had a little bit of a day yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Fitzy got us at a morning butcher.
Yeah.
We cut the line, cut
I'm a
all
little
those,
upset about that
fucking
one. We don't
losers.
have to go there.
There was
all the losers.
dude, there was some hate in the comments.
Oh,
did
they're
you see?
pissed. I
Did
think
you
they
see
were
the
pissed that
hate?
we were cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, one kid posted his own review. He's like, I've been here since 1028. And then all of a sudden, he's like, I was first in line. All of a sudden, the quotations, special people roll up and skip the whole line.
Well, I want to tell you right now, does this
Pissed.
kid have a fucking bar stool beanie
Vagina?
on?
He has a vagina, yes.
He had a bar stool beanie hat on. I know because I was the first person in line, just to let everybody know.
Oh, really?
And those two kids walked past me and asked me if I was in line. I said no. So I let a bunch of people go in front of me.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you were there wicked
I was
early.
there early. Yeah, I think
Okay.
like 10:27. I was
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
See, this world is not what you know, it's who you know.
100%.
And just stop being such a loser. If this guy's listening, which he's probably not, like, you're a loser, and just accept that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta complain about it. Like, what's
Yeah.
the big deal?
In his own
The
post.
special
on
people.
North
That's
Shore
when you
Beast.
walk in, like, I'll
Yeah.
park in a handicap spot and I'll get out and I'll limp to wherever I'm going.
You gotta do that.
Or
You gotta get-
I'm going to act like I'm retarded. Do you know where it's supposed to go?
The beef was unbelievable.
Yes, the best beef I've ever had.
Me and Al and Ferg stayed after you left, and we kept drinking. And then
I was fucking
I-
shocked
dude,
when I heard how late you guys stayed.
I
We
went to-
closed the place.
Yeah, I know.
10:30. They were like,
out.
get the fuck out of here.
Did-
we had the beginning of the service shot and then the end of service shot.
Did
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did they say? Nothing. They were just like, yeah,
They was-
post
no,
up.
they're like, thanks for
you
staying.
kept buying beers, right?
This was
Yeah.
at Modern the whole time?
Yeah. I was like, went to take a piss, and I'm like, all right, I gotta get out of here now. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
come back, and Al's back up there buying another fucking beer.
Well, why
I'm
didn't you
like,
say
fuck.
something? That could have worked out for us. I
Could've worked
had a
out
rough
great.
afternoon.
I used to live 4 minutes from there. Not even.
Yeah,
could-
right down the street,
I
right?
could piss and hit the doorstep.
Justin, can you do me a favor? I know that not everybody that listens to this podcast is up on Bad Brain as me and Fitzy are. Obviously, we boneheads. First of all, let's just bring
Love
that right out.
I love it.
That means we're specifically fans of Justin.
Justin fans.
1000%.
You know, there's not that many of them out there, according to Al. I think there's a ton of them.
There's
but
less than a ton.
I think it's at least a baker's dozen.
Yeah.
I don't
At
Easily.
least, easily.
Yeah.
There's three. They're all three of them here because no one's a bigger fan of himself than you.
Than me.
So
All right,
I'm
so
at
I
the
gotta-
top of
I
the
gotta
list.
cl- first of all, we got beer chili right
Beer
now.
chili.
Beer
Not
chili.
beer
Beer chili.
like fucking the 1,000 beers me and Al drank yesterday.
Yeah.
Like grizzly chili.
Yeah, my
Black beer, brown beer.
you know what
black
it is?
beer. My
Black
old man's
beer.
230 pound.
The most dangerous beer, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
I think grizzly beer.
other than
Grizzlies,
Grizzly,
Grizzlies are the most dangerous.
polar beer will fucking murder you.
I think it's brown
instantly.
get down, black get back, right? Is that
I
what they
just
said?
think either way you're dead.
I do that, as a white man walking in the streets. Black get back, brown get down.
Listen, famously, your chili was taste tested on. You
the
love to
podcast.
make Al taste your food.
I do. I think I make like exceptional food. I love my food. Al likes my food. He just is a scumbag. It does not matter what I do. He's gonna shit on it. I made stuffed peppers for Thanksgiving.
I saw that
They
review.
were. He just.
I gave you a
So I'll
decent
tell you-
grade.
so,
7.7.
Yeah,
is not bad.
7.7's not bad, but I'll tell you one thing. Even just from looking at the video,
Mm-hmm.
they were too hard.
They weren't hard. I boiled
They
them
looked-
first.
they
He's
looked
being
hard.
a scumbag.
They
I
were
swear to
hard,
God,
dude.
they
Even
weren't
when
hard.
when he cut into
see how
them,
crazy I had to get into it?
He
looked
was
like-
exaggerating. If
He
you
was,
know,
like, struggling on
I
purpose.
need you to rewatch that video. And he does on purpose because he gives me a smile. I don't know if it's on camera, but he was doing the. He was doing that. I boiled them first. That's the key to
Yeah,
making.
you have to.
You
Yeah.
gotta boil them first, and I boiled them for like 10 minutes, which is even more than you're supposed to. You're supposed to do 6. So I did 10. I gave them the extra little blanch action. Then I baked them. They were soft. They were softer than a pussy. I'll tell you that.
They weren't that soft.
They
They,
were
weren't
soft.
that soft.
Nah,
they were still
soft.
pretty hard.
They were
It
softer
wasn't
than
that
my
great of a
fucking
pepper.
10-month-old's ass.
I'll tell you one thing. The stuffing looked great.
It was
It
good.
looked like you put enough
I
stuffing
put a
in there.
lot.
and
I
it looked
stuffed
good.
the
No?
shit out of it.
Al was saying you needed to double your sausage.
Rice was dry.
Yeah, I
you
put
need
4
more
pounds.
sausage. You need more sausage.
4
but
pounds.
listen, I'm giving you asked me for a review. I gave you the review. Would I eat another pepper? Yes. Okay, so that's a 7.7 rating. This turkey chili is the worst fucking chili I've
No,
ever had
it's
in my
not.
fucking
You're
life.
out of your mind.
We're gonna
I
give
didn't
you,
put
I'm gonna
enough chili
send-
in it.
Well,
I'll
listen,
give him
Brendan,
that. But I like it thinner chili than
Brendan's
a
gonna
thick of
put
chili.
in.
That's
He's gonna
just me.
inlay
Yeah,
this thing.
I like a
inlay this
thick
chili.
boy.
You're gonna have a thick boy.
Yeah.
This is a thick chili, guys.
Yeah. Now,
You can see that.
Yeah, you can DQ that and turn it upside down and it won't come out.
Look at that.
yeah,
That's a thick chili.
That's been going.
That's
You know what I mean?
jacked.
Yeah, look at
That's
that.
been going. I'm gonna get. I'll tell you right now. I did
Smells
not.
delicious.
I'm taking.
Oh,
a
we're
bite.
tasting.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
taking a bite.
It smells really good. I'm not gonna lie. The problem with the thick chili for me is I eat like a fucking bird, so I'm gonna have like a little bit of that, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
be good.
Yeah.
I want the thinner chili. I can eat it multiple times throughout the day.
I got you. I see. I know what you're saying.
That's just
Yeah, and you like a turkey chili.
yeah.
That's good.
It's
I'm a
very,
big
very
turkey
good.
chili guy.
Wha-
Yeah.
But what do you have to say to the fact that people didn't even know that what you served me was a chili? They thought it was a marinara sauce with corn in it.
Nobody
They
thought
thought it was
that.
a corn
But
salsa.
nobody thought that.
The thing was looser than a Lynn fucking girl on the streets.
I like them loose. I like them loose and juicy.
All right, you said you had a critique for us, but I got a critique for you first. Is that all right?
That's fine.
About Bad Brain.
Let's do it. We already know we suck. So
No. I'm the biggest Bad Brain fan out there. I think that you guys should have called it like Cousins or something, so that people know
Cousins.
that you're all.
what were we gonna call it first? A family affair or something? It's a family affair.
That sounds like a fucking HBO show. Like an HBO. I don't know if that's true. if
What
that's-
names did
No,
we
that was
have?
what's his name? Bobby
that
Kelly
was
said
Bobby
that.
that said
Yeah,
that.
which he's got bad ideas.
He's like, dude, you should just, dude. You know what, dude?
Call it, it's a family
It's a
affair.
family thing. It's like
Yeah,
you
it's a
got-
family thing.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
what he said.
family thing. You guys are family. It's
I
your
like how he,
thing.
like he has bad ideas, like one of the most successful comics
Yeah,
ever come out of
but
yeah,
he
but
used
he
to
has
have
so
bad
many
ideas.
bad ideas. Dude, you
He
know
came
what,
on our
dude?
podcast. How fucking good is how
Yeah.
good is his ideas?
Yeah, we were on episode 2.
No, 13, I think.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So it started
Delicious
out
chili.
with Mark Lewis, right? Marco was on it.
Yeah, he abandoned us. He's a scumbag.
Was that because Al wrote him too hard?
Well, so,
I think a mix of everybody.
Al will tell you that I wrote him too hard. I'll tell you that Al wrote him too hard. Nico's just retarded. He'll just defend Marco no matter what. He does the dumbest shit. I think it was a mix of us riding him and our dynamic of like, listen, if you do dumb shit, I'm gonna call you out on it.
Yeah.
Al will let shit slide much more than I will.
Speaking of that, he has all of our audio equipment still.
Again,
So just not to like add a little bit fire your way.
How often does this happen? It seems like weekly.
It's bad. It's getting bad.
he just like
He's making so much money. He's got fucking. He can't just have Dave's Hot Chicken buy him new fucking
the
audio
problem
equipment.
with
Tell him to buy a
Marco-
set of cans.
Yeah.
He needs a set of cans. He needs his own cans.
He already did his lips. Now he needs cans.
The problem with
he got his
Marco
lips
is
done.
Marco only cares about himself. He couldn't get down with the collective.
Yeah.
And I think like he was like, no, I just want to do my own thing, which is like, all right, cool, I get it.
He's a
I'm
solo
not,
guy.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna dig you too bad, but we had a solid dynamic. Not
Yeah.
to say we don't have one now, but now all we do is kind of pick on Nico, and then he'll pick on me, and then I'm just like, you're a dickhead, and then that's kind of the
That's the
dynamic
episode.
of the
That's
show.
the episode.
Then it's over. Then I'm like, all right, do we have anything else to talk about? No? All right, let's get out of here.
I think it's hilarious. I think everybody should listen to it.
I get a kick out of it,
I'm
too.
a big
Thank
fan.
you.
That being said, I started listening after I already knew Al.
Yep.
I feel like if you have a little familiarity with the cast, it makes it better.
Yeah,
I
of
would
course,
agree
yeah.
with
I
that.
don't think someone can just come and listen
that's
to
what
it.
I mean. So
No.
I think you guys do long episodes,
Yes.
and
What do we do, an hour and a half now?
dude, sometimes 2 hours.
Yeah.
You're
We
over
used to
2
do
hours.
Yeah, but we do
three
2
and a
hours.
half.
We do 2. Yeah,
With Jeff Cloud, that was 2 hours, and that was an hour of the Patreon.
yeah.
If that Patreon ever gets out, I'm getting divorced.
We
Dude,
used to
that
do
was the
three
problem.
and a
That
half.
send it to him.
Honestly, that was one of the funniest Patreons
That was
ever
funny.
had ever.
See, that's something that I suggested we do.
Yeah, we
He
heard.
shit all over it. This is the dumbest idea. I'm like, no, it's
And
not.
then, but
dude.
then they both changed their tune on.
You
Yeah.
see, you need.
Once they knew that we
Sometimes
had
I
Patreon
say things
members.
that are right. Sometimes I say things that are wrong. Majority of the time, I'm right.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not true.
I agree.
Broken clock's right twice a day. He's been
I'd
right
say-
about 2 things his entire life.
At least,
the
at
chili
least
wasn't one of 'em.
99.9% of the time, I'm right, or I'm gonna be right.
No beans in your chili is fucking wild.
I don't do it.
Dude,
I
by the
don't
way,
like
the way
it.
I got this
I'm a
beer was
coin-
that
I
I was
put coin
walking
in
out
it.
of Josh's bar on Friday at like 3. And
you
I
tried
had
to
like 6
attack him?
beers. No, and I saw this guy, Bones. What a name for a guy who hunts and fucking kills bears.
Love that.
And I like grew up with this guy. He's really good friends with my parents. And I'm like, he's like, hey. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, got a bear. Showing me the pictures. And he's like, you drinking beers in there? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, I can smell it on you.
Yeah.
I texted Josh. Josh goes, dude, everybody just thinks we're the biggest pieces of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, we are kind of the biggest pieces of shit. So
That's all right, though.
But yeah, so thanks to Bones for the
Thanks,
fucking
Bones.
beer. Yeah.
Bones rolls up. He's like, "Hey, you drinking beers?" Brendan's like, "There's a bear shit in the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me cook that thing up."
You know how they get the bears to go to like the spots that they do is like all year they'll take like candy and shit and they fucking put it all in a barrel. And then the bears know to go to that
So
area.
beards really like honey. That's not just some Winnie the Pooh
That's
shit.
true. They love fucking junk
They
food.
like junk food.
So is that legal for bears? Because I know.
But you got to get rid of it, I think, once the season opens.
Yeah, so you got to clear it all out.
Yeah, so you can, like,
that's
kinda
the same
train
with
them.
deer and shit. You can't bait. You
No.
can't like bait a deer in with like apples and shit.
No.
And
Dude,
then
I'll
shoot
tell you,
'em.
we were up there, like this guy's camp's in the middle of
I'd be throwing fucking
nowhere.
apple pies everywhere.
13
Trying to
pounders.
beat it. Yeah.
This guy's camp's in the middle of nowhere, right? And like me, we would walk. The way it works is that like it's kind of public land, so people can hunt on your land. It's part of the way you get a lease up there. So me and Josh, take my son and a couple other kids were like walking through the woods, and then we come back and there's just like 10 white dudes just draped in fucking like Cabela's fucking orange with shotguns on their legs. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
dude, we could get killed here. And nobody
No
would
one
fucking
know.
ever know. You know what I mean?
Get Dick Cheney'd.
Yeah, exactly. Just get raped and killed.
Yeah.
I mean, like a deadly
What if you
combo.
got killed and then raped? I feel like that
That's
might.
better.
That's way
At
better.
least you're dead. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a way better
true.
combo. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's true.
Um,
I actually lost my virginity to an Indian. That's a true story.
guy.
It was a guy. No, it was on. I worked at Stop and Shop. I was on break at Stop and Shop, and this girl was about to like move from like Revere to fucking North Andover. And North Andover, it's like I'm never seeing this bitch ever again. So we go on break, and she's like, "Oh, let's go stop at so and so's house." It's like I get a 30-minute break. I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah.
whatever." She's like, "Oh, what do you want to do?" And I like put my hand on her lap, and I was dead joking. I go, "Oh, we can have sex." She was like, "Do you have a condom?" I was like, "No," but I can go get one. I drove home, and my mother's home. She's like, "What the hell are you doing home? You're supposed to be at work." I'm like, "Oh, I forgot my glasses."
Get
Meanwhile,
condoms,
they're-
Ma.
Yeah,
You wearing
meanwhile,
them?
they're on my face.
You gotta get a rubber.
Yeah. So I grabbed the condom. I went to this, I just drove this random parking lot. I fucked her for like 11 seconds. I came. We go back to work. My manager's like, "Where were you?" I was like 40 minutes late for work. It's horrible. He's like, "You're suspended." I'm like, no, absolutely not. I quit. So that was my last
That
day.
was
You
your
got
last
laid
day.
and lost your
Yeah.
job on the same day.
Yeah, unbelievable.
So Al, what was her boyfriend's name again?
Unbelievable. believe it.
That's the person on the thing. He was like,
Her
you know
husband's
him.
name.
Oh, husband, yeah.
Oh, that she's married to the guy?
Apparently.
Well, now this
And
was.
you were getting so
I
insulted.
was like 15 or 16 when this happened. I wasn't getting insulted. I just didn't think you should be saying
You
names.
said his name. I didn't know who the kid is.
I
don't even
didn't
know
say
who this
their
kid-
name. I text.
You read it off his phone.
You read it off my
okay,
phone like a scumbag.
Well,
I
why-
said, Richie, I'm going to send you this fucking text message so you know who this person is so I don't
You
specifically
can't make
say
a big
it.
deal about it, and you
And
know they're
you-
not gonna blank this name out. So, and now you got like two
Well, what
groups
are,
of people.
what are the odds?
Now you're telling the story on multiple podcasts.
Justin thinks no one listens to the show.
the best part
he's
is-
like Mike's
he was
not
calling him
listening.
such a
Mike's
fucking
not
bitch.
listening
dude.
to this one.
He was calling him such a fucking
I
bitch.
did not call anybody a bitch. Absolutely not. They had something they were dating at the time. They dated years and years later.
By the way, I want to announce something. That this is a pro-Italian American podcast, by the way. So
It
we've
is.
been accused before of being anti.
You guys are
Italian?
No, they shit on Italians.
No, listen.
Why?
I mean,
My
we shit on
godmother, my
everyone.
godmother is fucking Italian. So is my godfather. Siobhan's from Revere. She grew up behind Blanche's Liquors. I fucking grew up going to that above ground pool, eating fucking like, fresh tomatoes from that garden. All right.
Yeah.
This little Irish kid getting fucking treated like gold because Irish food infamously is fucking
Yeah,
horrible.
is it because you hate us because we make the best food on the planet?
No,
You think he's jealous?
I just said I'm
I think
pro.
it might
I just
be.
said I'm pro.
Okay, I'm just
pro.
checking. Listen,
I'm pro.
I'm just double
I think
checking.
their record stands for itself. They've
I didn't
been
know-
on record multiple times.
I
and he's
mean,
trying
we
to cover
shit-
it up now.
we
but he's
shit
been
on
shitting
everyone.
We shit on ourselves.
We
so
shit on
we
Irish.
shit on the Irish. Like,
I literally just said Indians were the scum of the earth 5 seconds ago. So
well, I mean, good news. This is not. We don't have a huge Indian listenership right now. Although we are trying to grow that out, but that probably is going to work out.
I think
today.
probably
gay's
never
the
gonna
answer.
happen.
Though. My opinion is gay's the answer. You can't ever choose to be.
yeah,
that
it's like
type of
I
gay.
don't ever want to be the person going out to a restaurant 5 minutes before they close with 15 people and just asking for like a ridiculous amount of red pepper flakes every 5 minutes.
Your,
Like
your
I
body
don't want
couldn't
to
handle
be.
being Indian.
No, I would never
He would-
be
he
able
would
to handle.
instantly
No,
die.
I'd be
like
the worst
Ben
Indian.
Stiller and fucking
Yeah,
what's it
that's
called?
exactly
Walking
what he
Polly.
is.
No, I'd be just sweating.
Yeah.
I'd be
Dude.
the worst Indian.
Now,
I
I,
feel
didn't
like-
realize this till recently, right? But Al pointed out on your show, which is true, is that so for people who aren't from around here, but great. By the way, I've been talking about Prince Pizza. So Prince Pizza's on Route 1. They got a huge fake leaning tower of Pisa.
Yep.
Yep.
We all grew up going there. Like every fucking
T-ball
baseball, fucking
event,
T-ball
fuck
that was
everything.
there, right?
Yeah.
By the way, Portnoy was doing some review the other day, or he's doing something, and he was ragging on somebody. He's like, "You like the Leaning Tower of Pisa?" I'm like, "You're the only people who get that joke."
It's like,
like
yeah.
live up next to Route 1.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize till recently. I went there, and I'm like, dude, there was just a million Indians in there eating.
Oh,
Dude,
it's
they
constant.
love it. They love it.
Yeah.
We went there for I don't know if you've seen it, but I did like a kid's birthday party review, and
Yeah.
I posted that. And right behind us was a table of like 25 of them.
They're in there all the time.
Yeah.
They love it
Yeah.
because they eat vegetarian.
So
They
you're
do
saying
this a lot.
Yeah. They
Oh,
do.
is that true? They eat vegetarian.
Yeah, they're like
Oh,
90%
yeah.
vegetarian.
Oh,
So
100%.
pizza's right up their alley. So you're saying that in retail, it's bad to be in retail if you got Indian customers.
Yeah, well,
Well, no, no,
specifically the service industry.
hospitality, right?
Hospitality. Retail's a little different. It's like you're not, like at least we're...
8:59. I want to try on 9 dresses.
Yeah, someone's
Yeah.
coming over the thing, being like, "We're closing in 5 minutes."
Yes.
Well, hospitality, you gotta fucking see
Yeah,
them
you
through.
gotta-
So
sit
I
there.
didn't realize this because I always just assume, right? Let's say I look up your restaurant, right, and I see that it closes at 10.
Yeah.
And it's 9:30. I'm like, I'm not. They're not gonna. It's too late.
That's because you're a normal.
You're a normal functioning human being.
Okay.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Half the population is not. Not only that, they will sit there. Everybody will leave. They'll see everyone with their backpacks on, and then the server just sitting there, a big pile of envelopes, and I can't tell them, "Hey, you gotta leave."
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, you gotta go. You gotta wait for them to finish.
Yeah.
At least like at his establishment. Any other restaurant, they'll throw the lights on. Like you go to a bar, the lights are on, everyone's
Yeah.
screaming at you to get
Yeah, like
the
they kick
fuck
me and Al
out.
out of fucking
Yeah.
Monty Butcher.
Go to Sissy
really do.
K's and they're like, "You gotta go, buddy. Time to fucking hit the bricks." But at a lot of restaurants, you gotta wait it out.
Yeah.
You know, I will say they're pretty good at getting in and out. They're not really sitters. It's
Oh, you're
like
back
always.
to the Indians now.
Yeah,
I think you called
it's
them
always.
you said they're not lingerers.
Yeah, they're not lingerers. And lesbians are lingerers, 100%.
No, that's true. No, that's a
Is that
fact.
true?
Yeah, they're like the lesbian lingerers, I like to call them, the double L's.
All they do is scissor and stay there.
Yeah, forever.
Overstay their welcome. Those
They
two
either scissor or they just sit there and talk about scissoring for just like way too much time. It's like go to a bar across the street, go to a scissor convention across the street, go to Joann's Fabrics. They have plenty of scissors. You could do whatever than what you're not doing now. Just please leave. They'll sit there so long. It's so annoying.
I want you to tell this story. Now, I've heard this story. I think it's fucking hilarious. I actually fucking laughed in some guy's face, basically, walking around fucking Lake Quantipout when he told this story. Because I got a question that wasn't answered on the podcast when you told the story. Can you tell the story about when that ex-girlfriend of yours went to visit you down in Florida?
Oh, she fell through the roof?
She just fucking gave it away. But
Just gave the whole punchline away.
I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you the whole story. So my ex hits me up.
You live in Florida.
I'm living in Florida. I'm newly single, so I'm on the prowl. I can give you that backstory too. I want me to go.
Why did you move to Florida?
I moved to Florida. First, I went down to Florida. I got a job working at this poster company. It was based in Boston. I'm going to give you the quick.
Okay,
I'll give you the cliff notes. I'll give you the quick cliff notes. Based in Boston, they send us in a van with a fucking van full of posters. We're going to each college. Me and my buddy Mike. We're setting up at like UCF. Now it's maybe fucking 12,000 pounds worth of fucking shit every day. You move it in the van, set it up, break it down. Now, do you ever see like the giant posters? They're usually like 50, 60 bucks. The guy was selling them for like $15. I'm like, absolutely not. So we fucking drove the prices up on everything. Like when I tell you, like
So now you're skimming off the top.
Oh yeah, we took this guy to the fucking cleanest. And it was like just pure comedy the whole time. We would get back to our hotel room and we were like 20 for Paul, 100 for me, 100 for you. 20 for Paul, 100 for me, 100 for you. Like we're like, yeah, we had a slow night. Then we got hit with this massive storm. So we covered our inventory tracks. We're like, everything got destroyed. We need you just to send us new inventory. When I tell you, I came back with probably like 15,000.
You wonder why we're anti-Italian, by the way.
Yeah, well, listen, you see an opportunity, you take the opportunity.
You gotta take the opportunity.
You gotta.
Yeah.
So, long story short, we're out partying every night. Fucking prime rib dinners. We're going to get massages. I'm getting my dick sucked with like saran wrap. The ladies putting saran wrap on my dick, giving me saranis.
Yeah, Saranis.
I'm like, this is my worst
that's a
experience.
thing.
It is a thing.
I do like how you just try to say like prime rib was like this big thing.
No, I'm
You
just
get
saying.
prime rib on like
we're going to prime rib, steak tip,
$14 special.
steak tip. No, we were going to nice places. We had hotel stipends for like $20 or $30. We're like putting like $150 rooms on this guy's card. We were going nuts. So
staying at a Motel 6.
no, we weren't. So we end up going to the strip club. I meet this girl. I walk in for like 2 minutes, and I'm like, I'm in love with this girl. Like I said, it's
This
my
is a story
buddy.
as old as time itself.
Yeah. He's like, you're a moron. Like, you're absolutely not in love with her. I'm like, no, I'm in love with her, 100%. So we had like an off day, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to fucking meet up with this girl. So I hang out with her for like 2 days. I disappeared. I'm like, he's calling me. I'm like, not even answering. He's like, I thought you were dead. So we end up coming back, and I'm like, hey, come visit me. So she comes, visits me, stays with me for like 7 months. My roommates are like, this bitch has to go. I'm like, no, she's not going anywhere. She's
I'm
like,
leaving.
Yeah. She's like, he's like, she leaves, or like, you gotta fucking go too, buddy. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll just move to Florida. I moved to Florida. I moved for $40 in my pocket. Like legit. We stayed at her mom's house. Whatever. She started tripping again. Blah, 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 blah. I have my work Christmas party. I come home from work, and this bitch is like laying on the couch with some dude watching the fucking Lion King.
Watching the Lion King.
Watching the Lion King, dude. The Lion King is ruined for me. I can never watch this. My kid ever asked me to watch The Lion King, I'm telling him to go fuck himself. We're not allowed to watch it. It's blacklisted in my house.
That's probably the saddest part of this whole story.
100%.
Lion
I used
King
to
is
love
fucking
that
cool. It's a
movie. What do
great
you mean? I
movie.
could sing every song.
Yeah,
Not
that
anymore.
sucks.
Not anymore.
Ruined.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
man.
I'm like, I'm leaving. Fuck you. I pack my shit. She sliced
There
me
was
with a
some
knife,
dude.
dude. I'm
What?
bleeding everywhere. Yeah, dude.
She stabbed you?
She fucking slashed me. You're not fucking leaving me. You fucking psychopath.
And she was like, Hakuna Matata.
You know what we're gonna do now is Danny does a great impression of the Lion King, and we're gonna have to
Yeah,
keep
when he-
calling
when he
Justice
does
and
it.
Yeah,
keeping
just
that
he
voice.
keeps
I
calling
love it.
Yeah.
So now I was in a relationship. I was running a restaurant out there at this point. Now I had the opportunity plenty of times to be a scumbag, and I didn't because I'm like loyal as fuck.
Yeah.
It's like too loyal to a fault.
Yeah.
Till it becomes a problem. Now, me leaving the relationship, I went on full blown fucking psychopath mode. Like when I tell you, if it had legs, they were coming home with me that night. It happened often.
Never a guy.
Never a guy. I did have a threesome with a guy involved once, but that didn't
that's a
count.
devil's threesome.
We didn't touch. I cucked him. He sat in the corner while I fucked his girlfriend. It wasn't fun. He didn't talk to me for a year and a
Can we
half
drop his
after.
name?
No,
Was it?
that's a true story.
That's like it was fun for him.
Yeah, we can get into that one after. So my ex hits me up, different ex. Hey, can I come visit? Now we're hanging out in the garage. We get fucking hammered.
By the way, this is usually the stuff that we like talk about on the Patreon, but I love it's just coming straight out of Justin.
Yeah, it's
you
just-
know?
Oh,
You don't
yeah,
care.
well, you know, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So we get bombed. Now my roommate's like a little weasel, some like goofball. He's like, well, do you know he brings different girls home like every night?
What?
Like that? Yeah, exactly.
What a scumbag
I'm like,
move.
so first of all, I
That's a Mako move.
I put him up against.
Oh, 100%.
I grabbed him and I said, let me talk to you for a second.
First, you put him through
Yeah.
the drywall.
Well, I grabbed him like by the neck and I pulled him into me and I'm like, listen, don't ever do that again.
What the fuck?
Like, don't make me.
Yeah.
Like, you're a nice guy. Don't make me be bad.
Italian kid?
Don't. No. He was like, I think he was Irish, to be honest with you.
That checks out. That
Now
tracks.
that I think about it, I think he was like
Little
some
fucking
little
Irish
weasel
weasel.
Irish fuck. Now that I really think about it. No, he was like some Broadway kid, kind of like would sing fucking show
tunes,
tunes.
yeah.
Fucking jabroni is what this
Yeah.
kid was.
Definitely Irish.
So he rats on me. She doesn't really give a shit because she knows she's coming to just get dick down. So now we're smoking weed, and I'm taking a rip of this fucking bong. She's like, "Oh, what's that lamb
Oh, wait, this
lead
is the,
up
okay,
to?"
yeah, we'll get.
I'm
like,
yeah.
You're 20
Brendan
minutes in.
forgot where we were going.
I feel like I'm on
This is the end. Yeah,
Brendan's high in the back seat and Justin's driving this car.
Hey, listen, I'm fucking here for it. I'm fucking here for it.
She's like, "What's that ladder lead up to?" I'm like, "I don't know, the crawl space." She's like, "Oh, that's nice."
Yeah, so she had reached out to you though and been like, I want to come down and visit.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't like kidnap her or anything.
As
So
far as we know.
yeah. So she's like, yeah, what's up there? I'm like, I don't know. It's fucking. I turn around and I'm ripping the bong, dude. And I inhale and then I hear, and I look up and I start to exhale. And in slow motion, I'm exhaling and I just, boom. She's up there.
She's in the loft.
She's up in the fucking loft. She's up high, dude. In slow motion, just, and I just hear thump. I'm dying, dude. I never laughed so hard, dude. She's like, why are you laughing? Dude,
She just fell through the roof. That's why I'm laughing.
When I laugh too, I do this stupid, like,
Wheeze laugh.
I wheeze. Like, I'm wheezing.
Yeah.
It's bad. She's crying. It was a mess. So she stayed 2 more days with her arm fucking broken. Like, I definitely dug her out a couple times too. Like a broken
Talking about
arm.
whether or not-
Well, that was the
100%.
question I actually
Yeah.
had. Was I was like, because in the story you were just like, yeah, and it was just like she was there, and I'm like, weren't you bummed? Because like the whole point was she comes down so you can get laid.
Oh no, I dug her out.
Yeah.
100%. Like, I'm not gonna let a little broken
I
arm
won't touch
stop me.
that. I won't touch that
Yeah,
arm.
her legs still worked. It was all right. Yeah, so she actually went home. She had to have like surgery. She got like pins in her arm and shit. It was crazy.
By the way, I also have to say that when the thing that made me laugh out loud in this guy's face as I was waiting at the stop sign was the way you described her Like, you know, like if I describe like an ex-girlfriend, I'd be like, yeah, pretty girl, brunette, you know, cute. He goes, yeah, you know who she was. She was, you know, tall, lanky girl. What describes like an ex like that?
He's like whiter than the snow. It's like she hasn't seen the sun in 3 weeks. She looks like Kristen
She
Stewart.
might
from
be a
Twilight.
vampire. I don't know. Who knows what's going on? Yeah, I've had some.
Well, because I
some
saw there was a
fucking
news article the other day
escapades.
about a guy that was like hiding in like some fucking restaurant for like 3 weeks. He was like wanted by the police and he fell through the ceiling when he came through to like look for the guy. Did you see that?
Yeah, those drops.
Yeah.
Well, you
I
know
thought
what's like
about- I
fucked
thought it
up
was
too?
Justin's ex.
Do you know what's fucked up too? Is like she has like a drug problem now. Like, and she did it before. It might have been like from pain pills.
Yeah, because
Oh,
she
you
broke
see
her
that
arm.
that's what started.
I might have fucked her whole life up.
It wasn't. You didn't tell her to climb up the ladder.
I absolutely did not. In
not your
fact,
fault.
I said, I probably wouldn't do that.
Probably don't go up.
I
there.
think I put a disclaimer out, like
Yeah.
maybe you shouldn't do that.
And then who doesn't know to stay on the fucking joist?
Makes
Like,
no
don't
sense.
step
No, it's
on
a
the
woman.
fucking.
Well,
yeah,
woman,
I know.
I
Well,
just-
yeah, that and like she was very ditzy,
Yeah.
like super
And lanky.
clumsy,
You think so?
super
Gangly.
ditzy.
And like,
Very
Yeah.
gangly.
super gangly, wicked lanky, almost like a
I'm
slender
picturing
man,
like
like a
Gumbo.
pretty
Yeah,
slender
Gumby.
man.
Like
Yeah,
Gumby.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gumby would be like like a pretty Gumby,
Yeah.
or like the giraffe from Toys R Us.
a pretty
Okay.
guy.
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Pretty Gumby.
Is
Jeffrey
anything
the
worse, by
giraffe.
the way? I don't think there's anything worse than like when somebody references that you look like somebody.
Yes.
And then, but then you realize like this was the worst. Was like I went to college with this guy, whatever his name's OD, and he's like a regular looking dude, and they're like. I met all these older guys that went to my college. We were all at this golf trip. And he goes, he looks like a fucking cross between OD and this guy, Fraga. Now, I worked with Fraga, not because of my job, because of college. I worked with him like on a golf course.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking huge fat toad.
Like a
And I'm
weasel?
like, dude, I know
That's
who that
bad.
is.
Yeah,
Like, you know
that's
what I
bad.
mean? You just fucking,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it is funny to tell somebody that looks like somebody that's gross, though.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
bad.
You know who you remind me of? Like,
I used to get Seth Rogen when I was fatter.
Seth
Really?
Rogen?
Seth
Really?
Rogen.
I gotta see a picture of you, fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got-
I think the best one that I've seen so far and just came through recently through my text.
Did you see it? Did you show
is
him?
Modest Yahoo.
Cozy. Hey, you didn't show.
I didn't show him. I
him.
didn't show him.
So I sent this
Did
to.
Modest Yahoo with the beard or without a beard?
I sent
the
this
beard.
to the boys, and I said it's cozy Yahoo.
I love it.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Oh yeah, so we should talk about that for a second. I feel like I'd be remiss if I did not mention the fact that you have a pretty big following in the pop punk community.
Yeah, I
Do you
mean,
find yourself to be, because now you do make music, right? Most musicians are fucking loser pussies.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's true.
I get along with almost none of them. Do you find that like you like don't really have that much in common with most people that fucking play music?
oh yeah, there's out there for sure, like 100%. And
He's
like
gonna have
that's-
to write
What's
down.
the time-
What's the
what's the
timestamp?
timestamp?
He's gonna
Sorry
have to
What's the
about that.
timestamp on that one?
mute that one out.
yeah, they're just a lot of them are like prima donnas that think they're just so much better.
Yeah.
The problem with music here specifically in Boston is nobody really helps each other out.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, well, my band's better. I'm only going to focus on It's like, hey, we're all doing the same show. We're all trying to get people to fucking come to the show.
Sure.
Collab, yeah.
Yeah, it's there's no. It's very. They have a very Mako take to it. Like their band is like an island, and I've never been like that. Even though Al thinks I'm not really. I don't like to share. When
I
it
think
comes,
that's us as a fucking people though.
yeah,
Boston, Massachusetts,
100%.
as a whole
But it-
is just
it
fucking
comes off-
Very
it's
cliquey.
cutthroat. In honestly, it's like you hate by default.
Yeah.
Until you meet someone.
Well, you
and then you're
mutually
like best
hate.
friends. You know what I mean?
You become best friends off of mutual hate.
Yeah, Brendan says that all the time.
Hate, nothing unites people like hate. Let's keep that quiet. I'm gonna have to block that and the F-bomb.
Oh, my bad. I forgot that
Marco,
was Patreon.
right? Like we've talked about it. Like when we first met out, we're like, we have fucking drugged this kid through the fucking through the mud.
We do it every episode.
But I met him and I'm like, oh, he's a great kid.
No,
you know what I mean?
if you meet him in person, his online personality is so much different. Where he just like he'll talk and he'll just his fake smile. Check out date, check it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's so good.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
I'm working on it.
It makes me want to kill myself.
At the
Like
beginning of
100%.
But he's not a hater.
But I'm not a hater. No, I'm a realist.
Yeah, he's not a hater.
Like I have eyes. Do you not have eyes? I just say it. I say what I'm thinking, and that's
Yeah.
my biggest problem. Always gets every relationship I've ever had. It gets me in the most trouble because I don't care.
It's not because you don't eat pussy.
No, it's definitely not that. Because my dick game's strong enough where I don't have to eat pussy.
By the way, I gotta say, I was dying laughing the other day. Listen, at the end of that episode when you were talking about like how you think that like, you know, for your birthday, like you should get a blowjob.
Yeah.
And you're like the king of the house should
100%.
be served.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
Like, bro, I was picturing like I was like there's a guy, Brian.
Feed me grapes,
You know
bro.
what? I'll
Feed
call
me
this.
grapes,
I'm gonna call this
100%.
right now. Brian Box, this guy who listens to the show. He's been a day one guy for us. He'll do like a meme usually, like
Does
or
he
something.
eat box?
I don't know. I'll ask him.
His last name is
I'll
Box.
find out. But I wanted to make a picture of Justin on a throne with like a crown on.
Feed me grapes.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually got a blowjob like 3 days ago.
Nice. That's why.
Really?
You look,
From that
you look
Indian
you're
guy.
in
I
good-
know, you
better
look
spirits.
happy.
spirits.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Did you have to reciprocate?
No.
See? So, king of the
Selfish.
castle.
Selfish.
He is selfish.
Listen.
So for all our listeners, you're worried about throat issues, right? In singing, right?
Oh, yeah,
That's what you're
100%.
worried about. Why
that's
why
not
don't you
why.
put the fucking Serrani on it?
Yeah, so
Nah, I don't want to do that. That's too
dental
much.
dam?
What do you mean?
That's
dental
just too
dam,
much work.
Dental dam it up, and then everybody's happy.
He
And
is
you're-
not worried about that. He's just selfish.
No,
dude. He's
it's-
That's
not
what his
worried about
excuse
it.
was.
He learned that Michael Douglas got throat
I
cancer.
don't want
just-
throat cancer,
yeah,
even though
3
I
months
dip
ago.
like a fucking psychopath.
Yeah,
I know.
he's
Look at
fucking-
that. Look at that lip.
Constantly.
Look at
I
that
take
fucking
one out
fat
and I
lipper that
put
he's got
one
in
in
there.
all day.
You don't
Just
like-
all day long.
You don't like Dick Chewy, but look at that lip. That's
I
a
know.
thick boy right
It
there.
is a thick boy. And that's like, I usually go horseshoe. I'll fucking, but I
All
have
the
to
way
talk.
around? Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you gotta-
If I were like, if I'm in the movies, if I'm like watching a movie at home, if I'm driving in the car,
You just-
horseshoe all day.
Non-verbal.
Oh, yeah.
Can't
I
talk.
go to a 10 and a half a day.
Jesus.
Easy.
Mad respect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just all day. I'm
Pouches.
dipping. It's
You're
bad.
you're in good company.
Pouches,
A lot
I'll
of
do 4
nicotine.
pouches.
Let me
addicts
tell you right
Yeah, I
now,
love
I actually
nicotine.
kind of jealous of Justin that he doesn't drink because we are in the fucking thick of the holidays right now. It's not going well.
Dude,
Don't get me
Benders
wrong.
galore.
I love drinking.
Yeah.
I'll drink. I'll hang with you.
Yeah.
It fucks me
Yeah,
up.
it fucks up your system.
It not fucks me up and like I never black out. I'll be the person that'll hang all fucking night. I'll never get sloppy.
Al's shaking his head.
What do you mean? When have you seen me get sloppy, dude?
You get sloppy a lot.
No, I don't.
You don't drink enough lately.
Absolutely. Well, that's not my fault.
He's got a fake acid reflux. Everyone at our age has acid reflux.
No, I don't have
He's
a
got a
fake.
fake.
I
He
need
is a-
surgery to. I need corrective surgery.
Corrective
it's not
surgery.
fake if you need corrective
think
What
everyone
surgery.
needs
what are they going to do? What kind of surgery?
So it's basically like gastric bypass, but instead of like if I was gonna get the stomach stapling,
Yeah.
let's say they do 80% for my surgery, they pull your hernia down and they do like 15%.
Okay.
So it's the same surgery, pretty much.
So after that, can you start getting fucking banged up again?
yeah, I should be able to just live my life like normal, not feel like I have
Yeah.
that. I have GERD right now.
Tremendously
You'll
great
hear me
news for
clearing
everybody.
my throat.
By the way, we put that reel up of me talking about drinking the other day and like how awesome drinking is and
It
hanging with
is
friends. And some lady on TikTok, she goes, "Wow, what a bunch of losers." And I'm like, fucking dead accurate, by the way. yeah, totally true.
Like,
You know
let
what
me
I mean?
live my life.
Yeah, exactly. Why don't you do me a favor and fucking go fuck yourself?
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, can I give you my critique?
And give your husband a fucking Hummer.
Yeah, 100%.
He's the king of
might
the
have
household.
been. It might have been my fiance.
Who wrote the comment?
Yeah, let's
she
hear.
likes to party.
Let's hear the critique.
I just have one critique. It's a super easy fix.
Okay.
We need a
A
foot.
bar reel.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
yeah,
are we
I agree
doing?
with you. I totally
Guys,
agree
what are
with
we
you.
doing?
Yeah.
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 We're high.
I know. I agree with you.
I'm dangling.
It's a
I feel like
problem.
Nico on any regular chair.
Why is he short?
Oh, yeah.
5'5".
Is he? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
He,
He-
says he's
he-
5'9". We have to.
No,
measure him.
he's like he's legitimately like 5'8", like 0.2.
Well, I'll tell you right now,
He's a-
there's a
he's a
big
little fella.
conspiracy theory floating around the Pull the Cork world right now.
Okay.
And the Beast page.
With Danny?
Okay.
About Danny's height.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
they're into it.
So
Because I think
Danny,
Danny says he's 6 feet.
he claims 6 feet.
and
and
Ferg
Ferg
is
is
fucking...
dead set that he's
And I'm
not.
6 feet with fucking Timberlands on.
Yeah, Ferg is dead set that he's not even 5'10". He's barely 5'10".
No, I feel like Danny's.
You know
close.
Danny. He's got to be
He's
close
taller
to
than
6
me.
feet.
He's close.
I think he's close to 6 feet.
He's taller than me.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
I think he actually probably is in shoes.
Maybe what we should do is when we have
gotta
Ferg
measure
on
him.
so the next time we have Ferg on,
Yep.
Danny's gonna eat a beef with mayo. He's
Yeah.
gonna eat a 3-way.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
He hasn't done that.
It's crazy
like
because
mayo?
No.
he hates mayo.
That's weird.
Hates mayo.
I agree. I like mayo.
So one of my first times on the show, I brought a jar of mayo with It was vanilla pudding. But it was a full jar of fucking vanilla
Would you
pudding.
wash
I
it
love
out?
that.
And I washed it
just
out
eating
and
it.
I ate it in front of
That's
him.
He
great.
almost
He
fucking
ran
blew it.
outside like he was gonna puke.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a veteran move.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
And,
like making people as uncomfortable as I can possibly.
Do we
Me
know?
too. So that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna have him eat a 3-way,
Yeah.
mayo, and then we're gonna fucking measure him.
You got to measure.
I like it.
I
Barefoot.
think he's closer than Ferg's giving him credit for.
I
That's my
agree with
opinion.
you. I actually think he's around 6 feet.
We're
Do you
going
know
barefoot
the
too.
You
superior
gotta go
mayo?
barefoot.
Yep.
Well, you know what we'll do? We'll measure all of us.
What's your superior mayo? Let me get your mayo ranking.
Dukes?
Dukes?
No,
Yeah.
Dukes
Okay.
ain't it.
Yeah, Dukes is good.
Dukes.
I'm a Canes guy for life.
I'm honestly, I'm Hellman's
Yeah,
at
helmets.
home.
You have to make sense.
Helmets.
You know
You're
what I
a
mean?
trash person.
I am an
You
Irish.
drink
I'm an
Dasani over
Irish
hot
trash.
water.
And I
He'll
eat-
pick Dasani water.
Dude, if you
Yeah.
have, listen, if
Justin,
They
what do you
have
think about
fucking-
candy corn?
Candy corn's garbage.
Yeah.
Candy.
I
Yes.
fucking love
That's
them.
horrible.
Dude,
You
I
can't
love
Of
them.
trust
all
anything
the
he says.
candies,
Yeah, I love
that's
'em.
like it's almost as bad as it goes like those peanuts. You know, like the
Yeah, the circus
orange
peanuts.
circus
Yeah, they
peanuts,
suck.
and
Yep.
the candy corn's right there.
I had candy corn today.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
You just eat it just
Love
throughout
it.
the year.
Yeah, I love it.
That's sick.
that's
I
weird.
save it.
Why?
Because I
Is
love
it like
I
a
think-
childhood memory?
No, I just like candy
You
corn.
like
I think it
that's
tastes
okay.
great.
Hey, you like what you like.
Yeah.
You like candy corn. I don't like eating pussy. I stand by it.
These are the things I like, you know what I mean?
The superior mayo, if you guys have not
I've never had it.
it is a Japanese mayo, creepy
Oh
mayo.
yeah, Kewpie. Yeah.
That's the
I heard
best
it's-
mayo on the
I
planet.
heard
Really?
I heard it's bomb. I've never had it.
It's like tits up, the best mayo. Out next time I'm on, I'm gonna
Kewpie.
bring
Okay. All
I'm gonna
right.
bring you some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring you
All
some.
right, can I
I'll
give
eat
you
it right
another
from the
critique
jar.
of your show?
Absolutely.
Which is well documented of being a huge fan. You guys were talking about guests the other day, and Nico's like, I could give Joey Boats 20 minutes. Like, by the way, I laughed so hard. I'm like, Joey Boats has more fucking talent in his fucking fingernail than like all of us combined, right?
Yeah.
And like Nico's like, I could
Nico's
give him
like,
20
fuck it.
minutes, but then I'm leaving. If he's
no, I don't think he was talking about Joey Boats on that one.
no,
He said anyone.
Anybody, yeah.
He was like-
No, I think he was
He
talking.
was like, if any guest
not
is here for
specific.
thinks
more than
he's
20
Walter
minutes, I'm
Cronkite. He's
leaving.
like,
He
I got a pro-
100%
I
thinks
don't
he's one of those-
understand this like confident, not even confidence. I don't know like what. I think it's mental. Can I say the word again? If it's like the real word,
Yeah.
Retardation.
mental retardation. I
we
don't
can
know
say
if
that.
we're allowed to. If we're gonna bleep it.
By the
we
way,
can say retarded,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
sure
yeah.
it is.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
So he's retarded. He has this thing like even we've been trying to get our podcast producer, our old one, on. It's like Jay Fine was
Fine?
cool as
Yeah.
shit. There was nothing wrong with Jay Fine. Some of his business practices weren't the best, but we were friends with him.
Talk about
like-
blowing the guy right out.
Yeah.
You
Business
know?
practice.
It's like no, it's
You
like
fucking Shylock?
It wasn't even that. Like deadlines and stuff is what they're gonna complain about.
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's like hey, we got to get stuff out, and it's like and it wasn't getting out, but we're doing a relevant podcast. It's like whatever happened this week.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
you want
we
that
can't
out,
put it
yeah.
out in 3 weeks. It makes
Yeah.
no fucking sense. Like, hey, we're gonna talk about the Jake Paul and Tyson fight, but we're gonna post a video in a month and a half. It's like, what are we doing here? Like, it makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, we're gonna post the clip now.
Yeah,
Jake
it's like,
Paul
we're gonna do it right now.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Who do you think? We were gonna actually post a video of like who you picking, and then it was gonna be Nico picking his nose, but just like another one of our many ideas that we just never follow
Yeah,
through
we
on.
never did it.
Yeah. we have like we're
And then Nico just puts on goggles and
yeah.
sends
Oh,
it in.
please, these are my picks. These are my fucking.
You guys
Picks for
go to
Sunday.
the, you guys like go to the casino and post up and make a nice video. And he's like, I'm just gonna wear ski goggles.
I'm just gonna sit on my balcony, dude.
With
I'm
ski
gonna
goggles.
wear glasses with one thing taken out. They're gonna really like that.
Sick.
Dude, I think if you gotta like that's. I mean, obviously, like I said, like I'm a bad brain guy.
I love it.
I like you gotta be able to if you're gonna be on a podcast with people, you better be able to all fucking be able to give each other some shit.
100%.
Fucking handle it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
That's like day one has to happen. You know what I mean? You got to be able to do it. Like I remember when I first was hanging out with Danny before I think we even did an episode. Like I took my hat off. He's like, "You need to shave your head, dude." Your fucking hair sucks. And I'm like, I like this kid. You
Well,
know
let
what I
me
mean?
see what you're working
It's not
with.
great.
is
You
bad.
still got
not
some up
terrible.
top.
Hey,
It's
you
not
know
bad.
what I just got when you just did that? Kind of like a retarded Shane Gillis.
I could see
like
that.
just like the
I get
way
that
he
a lot.
plays that.
I get that a lot.
Do you?
Retarded
Okay.
Shane Gillis.
Retarded
Yeah.
Shane
More
Gillis.
retarded.
By the
Yeah.
way, you want to hear? I've told this before, but I took Tommy last year. My son's 16, so all he wanted to do. He loves Shane Gillis, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm like, I'm buying fucking tickets to the Wang. We went to the last show, and we go in there, and then so at that time when he was like Shane was starting to like really pop off. several people like were like, he reminds the way he smiles, all this stuff, and it reminds me of you, whatever, right? And Tommy goes, he looks at me, and Tommy goes, Dad, he goes, I don't get the whole like Shane Gillis thing with you. He goes, because he's like fucking hilarious.
When you get burnt by your son like that, that's rough.
Dude, you know what though? I was like, I like this. You
That's
know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah, that's
like,
good.
Yeah.
by
I
the
mean,
way,
how do you feel about grilled cheese? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's fine.
he
You know what
makes
I mean?
them at night.
Yeah,
Loves
I make
it.
them at night. Yeah.
That is a Down
Dude,
syndrome
we went to
quality.
the doctors yesterday. I don't know if I should tell this on this pod or if I should tell on the Patreon. I'll tell on the Patreon.
How many times do you say you're going to tell someone on the Patreon and they completely forget?
This
A
is
lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
He's marketing
Almost
for this
every-
Patreon. It's
yeah,
actually
almost every
one of
time.
the smart. I'll give you credit here.
Yeah.
That's one of the smartest things you can do because we don't even have a fucking Patreon.
Yeah.
We don't have one.
You have no sponsors.
Justin,
you have
why
no
do you guys not
No
have a
sponsors,
Patreon?
no Patreon.
If I have to really think hard about it,
Oh, so it's my fault.
100%. Because I signed up for it.
1,000%. How many times do you guys think you say 100 or 1,000 or like 125% on each episode?
We're bad with the
I'm good
percentages.
for 1,000%. I'm the
I love it.
1,000%
I love
guy.
it.
That's my
That's when
my
we,
quantity of number that I like.
that's when we know you're serious.
And by the
Yeah,
way,
oh,
that's,
100%.
that's awesome.
100%. 1,000%.
By the way, that's when me and Fitzy became boneheads.
Yeah.
It's like
Right
when you were
there.
like 1,000%. I'm like, yeah.
I texted Brendan, and usually every text with Brendan is a group chat. I texted Brendan privately, and I said, my favorite thing about Justin is his percentages. I fucking
He's
love
like
it.
165.
I'm all over the map.
181.
But you're all in.
181%.
By the way, this is brought to you by, we have some sponsors on this show.
Yeah. This must be nice.
One's Durham.
Don't
one's-
kill yourself during these
one's
sponsor
Durham,
rates.
One's Durham pasta.
Oh, wow. Look at that. We can't even get them to sponsor our fucking show.
I know. Well, technically, it was a
Durham, we're
it was
working
an
on-
exchange
They
of
do this
goods.
to be
It was an
nice.
exchange of
That's what
goods.
they do.
It was an
Yeah,
exchange of
we're
goods.
working
like
off
that.
a
I'm
tab.
the biggest Durham guy there is. My son told me yesterday I'm not really a beef guy. I'm more of a fucking Durham fucking Italian guy.
That's a nice thing.
Yeah,
Has
it's
he
a good
had the
thing to
modern? Has he had the modern beef?
My son's an idiot, so I don't know. Listen,
Well, that goes to
he's
show.
not. Beef doesn't run in his blood. Like classic kid looks like Kevin McHale. That's what my son looks like. And he just likes Italian subs. So and he thinks and he's like it's the bread. I'm like it's obviously the fucking bread. They make their fucking bread fresh.
Yeah.
All right, that's a fact. By the way, the Christmas fucking menu is out,
Dude,
and it
so
looks fucking bomb.
we're going to my mother's house, and my mother is already picking shit off the menu.
Is she?
Yeah, you gotta put the orders in.
Yeah, so I gotta
Yeah.
put some orders
I'm
in.
on it.
I already put an order in for my new work establishment.
Yeah, you're fucking me with that one, but we'll
Why?
we'll get it that on another. We'll
That
get it
doesn't
that.
help? That's not helping?
No, it's the worst possible time to get it, and he wants it like totally different than we always do it. So, but I'm
1,000%.
trying to help him out at his new job.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I was trying to put a little bit more money. See, here's the thing: is they're doing a very small order for 100 people. They usually do an order for fucking 200, 250 people. They put big orders in all the time. I was just trying to get them to,
Yeah.
trying to help him
Hey,
out.
listen.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to get.
It's all off menu.
I'm
all
trying
stuff
to
we
get,
don't do.
Listen, I'm trying to get his pasta and his sauce in all of them.
Listen.
That would be
listen,
sick.
That's what I'm working on right now.
That's
Dude, that would be
cousins
sick.
helping
So he
cousins.
can
Yeah,
never.
that's
And
great.
here's the thing: is I got business cards right now. I'm still technically the sales rep, so I should get a piece of that if they get in there.
Look at that.
He's definitely
Yeah,
not
Thea,
the.
hold on to that.
He's
I got
not
an
the
email
sales
and
rep.
everything.
I could get into this, but we're not going to shit on Justin.
I
too
got a
much.
business card to put my name on it. That
I'm getting
counts
so
for
fucking
something.
blind, dude, as I get older.
So
You gotta hold
little.
it away.
That's why no one called.
427 Eastern Ave.
37.
437 Eastern Ave.
You guys were close. You were like 375 Eastern Ave last week.
I got it wrong too.
Why?
I
It was
was like
like 520.
473.
Yeah.
Dude, that was the best. Danny's
Yeah.
like gonna be like knocking on it. Somebody's gonna be looking for a fucking sub and then knocking
You
on the
definitely
door.
said
Guys, like,
Frank
what the fuck are
Ecker.
you doing here? Yeah. So get your fucking shit there. By the way, Misguided. I want to talk about them real quick. Misguided Spirits. Justin, I know you don't drink, but when you drink, if you drink hot alcohol, and you really like to get fucked up, this is some good alcohol to do it on. I blacked out on it. I can tell you that it works.
I am a big hot alcohol guy. If
Okay,
I were
well,
to
listen.
drink,
Here's the thing: you do have Christmas coming up. You're gonna
Oh,
drink
yeah.
on Christmas,
Oh,
right?
I will be
Are you a
drinking.
vodka or a whiskey guy when you're drinking?
I like whiskey.
I'll tell you, I'm gonna give you a bottle of whiskey when you
Hinky
leave
dink.
here.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Don't
All right.
give him the whiskey. Give it
Yeah,
to me.
dude.
Give it to me. He's not going to use it.
We got
I
two-
will
we got
bring
two
it to
bottles,
your
right?
house,
What?
We
scumbag.
got two
Yeah,
bottles, right?
we get enough. Yeah,
I will bring it. Absolutely bring it to your
Everyone
house
gets
to
a
drink
bottle.
it.
They're doing
We're like Oprah.
Yeah, Yeah.
Check under your seat.
I've been
Yeah.
having about 4 to 8 fingers a night of this misguided whiskey. It's
Yeah,
There's
it's
nothing
good.
like
bro.
a
It's
couple
good.
of
Yeah, it's
fingers.
good.
That's what you've been drinking? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's good.
and the,
It's real
that and
smooth.
the what's it called? The fucking
Hohen
Red Breast.
Howells.
I'm a big
I
old
want to try that
fashioned guy.
tequila. How's the tequila?
It's good.
It's good.
Everything's good.
Everything that I've
Listen,
had, smooth.
James, who owns it, will tell you. He's like,
Where's
we
the
didn't make this to
distillery?
be like to compete with
they're-
fucking like. the
They're
top.
out of New York.
New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
It's
you
like,
been
this
there?
is supposed to be better
No.
than.
You
Not
gotta,
yet.
you gotta go do a
Tito's.
nice video. That'd
We're
be
planning.
sick.
Yeah, we're planning.
So
a
he's
trip.
coming up
Oh yeah, he's coming up for the
tonight. He's
Ugly
coming up for the
Sweater.
Ugly Sweater Party. By the way, Justin, you're invited to the Ugly Sweater Party.
Okay.
It's the 21st. It's a Malton Irish
So I
American.
should just show up with no shirt on?
Yep, exactly.
I'll probably win.
Big sweater. And they're doing a little fundraising thing, like not fundraising, like
Crowdsourcing.
Crowdsourcing. So you get shares of the company.
Yeah. Oh,
that's good.
They've been doing great, but they just want to try to take it to the next level.
Follow them on Instagram, Drink Misguided, at Drink Misguided.
Getting a hold
and,
of-
and follow James himself at Popa Potty.
yeah.
Dude, he's a legend.
This dude parties harder than any
He's
other
a
person's
fucking
ever
legend.
partied. He's awesome.
You gotta
So
live
he's
up to
going
that name, Popa Potty. That's a
Dude,
sick
he,
fucking handle.
you
You
should
guys
see
you got a
him.
lot of friends with some,
I actually
some
do
nice
follow.
nicknames.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Billy
I mean,
the Box.
yeah.
For some Irish guys.
Brian Block is his actual name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Brian Boggs.
Blocks. Dude, having a good nickname's sick though.
Yeah, I mean,
If you have a bad nickname, it stinks.
yeah, like I have a cousin named Fat. We call him Fat Sucker. That's a horrible
That's a
nickname.
Yeah,
bad
it
one.
just sucks.
I think his own father calls him that. All like our little nieces and nephews
So why do you call him that?
that.
It's because he's
Because
annoying.
he just
or-
sucks farts just constantly.
I don't know. Someone was just like, "What are you doing over there? Just sucking someone's fart." The kid, like,
He was honestly just sitting there minding
No,
his own business.
I'll tell you what happened. Dude. He was like 10. He came into the family because it was like kind of a remarry situation.
Oh, okay.
So it's just this like this picture of this 10-year-old kid coming in, and the kid was just like in the corner. So we just looked at him one day and we're like, "What are you just doing over there, sucking farts?"
kid.
Yeah, we were indoctrinating him into the
25,
fucking
just
family.
shitting on him.
So wait,
Is
is
he
he
fat?
not really related to you?
No, he's the tallest, skinniest kid in the
Oh,
world. He's
really?
like 6'2" and fucking 70 pounds.
Is he not really related to
He
you?
looks like
He's
Weird
not
Al.
not technically.
Not blood?
No.
He looks. Do you have that picture of him and Weird Al? Tell me.
I must.
Listen,
Fat
no, I
sucker.
saw that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was
that's
him.
That's the fat sucker.
I don't know
Yeah.
how I pulled
Who
this,
did it better?
but it just like I was sitting there Thanksgiving and I'm just
That was
looking
great.
at him, and he's got this stupid Pat Mahomes haircut, and he's got a sweatshirt with Al. Looks like he's at least 400 pounds in this picture.
That's what I looked
That
like.
he got this screen printed on the hoodie, and I said that's a legend move.
That's the fat sucker. If anyone needs to know who the fat sucker is. The life loser. You want to hear about a life loser with loser DNA?
Is he Italian, by the way?
No. Polish.
No, he's Polish.
Worst.
You could tell he's Polish because whenever he makes a bet, he bets for like. He's like the
$7.
Yeah, like he's like, oh, I got this parlay. What do you think? And I'll take a look at it. He'll send it to me. It's like, he's like, oh, a $6 bet. He's like, I got to be careful. I don't want to lose too much money. It's like, dude, don't be a loser. Like you got to put one bet in for
This
$6.
poor kid just
Yeah.
married into the wrong family.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
So you've had Bobby Kelly on, right?
We did.
Because you guys are friends with him.
And he had us on his.
Yeah.
We actually
Yeah,
met
I saw
Shane-
that.
we
Actually, I
met
watched
Shane. That's a good episode.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a great
It
episode.
was
not that
us,
good.
Rich
not that
Ross. We hung out with Ari for a while after. Ari Shafir.
Yeah.
We hung out with Shane for like 10 minutes. He was funny.
Yeah.
Who else?
And now
Who's
you're
the
here.
midget?
Now you're fucking here.
I know.
with
What's the
us.
midget's name?
Brad Williams.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
He's a midget.
Okay.
Tiny guy.
Yeah.
Comedy guy.
Obviously
He's
Funny
tiny.
guy.
Obviously he's tiny.
He's a wee little lad.
He's like Nico's size. I mean, he's not that small.
yeah, him and Nico are about the same size.
Would like let me ask you a question. Do you listen to podcasts, Justin?
Oh, yeah.
What do you listen to outside of Bad Brain?
It depends. I very rarely listen to Bad Brain.
Yeah.
Depends on the season. Football time, I'm listening to.
Don't tell me you listen to like fantasy role.
I listen to the fantasy footballers.
Oh, what a loser.
I like their stuff. A lot of Joe Rogan. I listen to the last podcast on the left. I like a lot. There is a
Oh,
wrestling.
I like Last Podcast.
Last
I like that.
podcast is really good.
Do you listen to the best podcast in the world?
Andrew Schultz, I listen to.
Kirk Minahan?
Kill Tony, I listen to a lot.
This is riveting.
He asked me.
I want the edge of my seat right now. Like, what's next?
Tim
What's gonna be next?
Dillon.
Okay. Indian food eating
Yeah,
podcast.
the non-eating pussies club. I'm actually the main proponent of that one. I'm actually subscribed to their Patreon.
Nice.
Busted Opens
Yeah,
a
you guys
wrestling
should have.
podcast.
You guys should have a Patreon.
We absolutely should.
Here's the problem, though. You guys kind of don't. There's nothing that you guys hold back from saying on the main show.
That's the problem.
But
Well, we used to do a lot of things, but I just think would be good for the Patreon is we used to play games a lot. We used to do trivia.
Yep.
We used to do
So you think save that for the people? But someone's just gonna be like, I
a
can't wait to
lot
watch.
of people. Here's the
Oh, I can't wait to watch Justin be
a lot of people really
passive aggressive in this
really
trivia segment.
liked that shit.
I like it. When I'll tell you right now, when Nico answered solar system to the galaxy question,
We got so
I
many.
fucking lost it.
Dude,
If
there's so
you
many
go
of them.
back to our clips, like just go, like if you ever went back to like some of our originals, most of them are from trivia and him just saying the dumbest shit, like some of the
You guys
president
started
questions.
reposting recently.
Yeah,
That's smart.
yeah, you
Regurgit.
have to.
You should
Yeah,
start
you might as well
regurgitating.
because if
have
you got
to.
nothing for that day,
Yeah.
just repost something.
Well, we haven't. I don't think we've posted like a relevant clip in maybe like 3 or 4 months.
Who cuts the clips?
Me.
Opus clip? Have you ever heard of them?
No, but you do it. Oh, that's the AI.
Yeah, we try to use the Opus
We've all
clips.
done them.
Yeah.
Besides Nico, so Jay Fine used to do it. I do it. Al does it. We all try to like lift a little weight. Besides Nico.
Well, Brendan does everything on this podcast. Right?
Brendan does
Facts.
everything, but one of the main reasons why Brendan does everything is because he's a perfectionist.
Yeah, but I demand.
Okay.
So yeah,
See, I
there's been
I don't
times.
trust either of these two.
The
Yeah, so
perfection.
there's been time. I mean, my videos fuck.
No, they're great, dude. And your videos been doing big numbers.
Yeah.
What did Nico said? I
You're,
have no
you're
comedic
really good at that
timing.
long form shit. Like I can't do that shit. Like where you like cut over the fucking voiceover and all
like
that stuff.
voice- Some
What's
stuff.
Yeah.
what's tough for me is I don't have a Mac. So why are we talking about this? Inside baseball.
You gotta do it on.
nonsense,
You gotta do it
dude.
on your.
Why?
app.
Yeah,
You
this is
gotta
what
do it
people
on-
want.
Splice.
You don't
So-
need a Mac.
I try to download my shit to my PC.
Yeah.
And then the format gets all fucked up, and I can't make a reel out of it. It
Oh,
goes
'cause
to
you're using your
fucking.
GoPro, you're saying.
It goes to 16. No, but I film in 9:16. Like I
Okay.
film my GoPro like this.
Okay.
Upright.
Vertical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it still just gets all messed up when I send it to the PC. And then as you transfer it to like Google Drive or wherever,
Yeah.
because the quality's so high, so it's a huge clip. As I transfer that to you, or
Yeah.
for me to post it from my phone or whatever,
Yeah.
the quality lacks.
Degrades.
Yeah,
Well,
it gets worse.
I think you
So
can
you
do
don't
all
have
that
an
shit
app,
on your phone.
GoPro app, and you can send it to your
You
app.
can send it right to
Look, I got
CapCut.
more-
I
the
do.
footballs,
Yeah, I do. And
So
that's how
do
I've
the
been
app
doing that
and
from
then-
now from
Put it to
the
this
last
and then
couple.
right to your
That's
phone.
that's what I've been
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
But you can go right in CapCut, and then you can choose what format you want, and then it does it automatically.
That's
for
what
you.
I've been doing.
What? Oh, this is what I want to talk about a little bit.
Pieces
Now you
suck.
have a little kid.
They do.
You have a
Yeah.
Santino, right? Which I think, by
Santino.
the way, if I was Italian, thank God I'm not. If I was Italian, I would name my kid Santino. It's a fucking
it's a
great
strong name.
It's a fucking great name.
Santino Gabriel Lapori.
That's what, dude.
Middle
That's
name's
no
gay.
one's ever
Listen,
gonna think he's an Irish fuck.
strong dick game. type
Middle name's
name.
gay though.
Middle name is her father's first name. So
Oh, that sounds bad. Let's hope she doesn't listen.
Gabe.
Her dead,
Gabe's-
her dead father's
Justin's very
first name.
confident that no one listens to this podcast.
yeah, it's just like us.
Yeah. It's just us gonna listen.
Between the 4 of us,
Yeah.
we're gonna have 4 listens because we're all gonna rewatch the episodes.
because we love to hear our own voices.
That's what it is.
Here's, so
If
you
I was
have-
Italian, I'd go Giuseppe.
Giuseppe's a good
I
one.
I
like
got a
Giuseppe.
nephew in Giuseppe, so
my
that's off the
sister
board
wants
now.
to be Italian so bad. My old sister. They named their dog Enzo at one point, like Enzo the baby
Yeah.
from the Godfather. Like she wishes she was.
Enzo's is a good strong
She's
name.
been shunned from our family for doing that. Would you? Okay, so Albie's what? 10?
10.
Okay, so is he past the Santa Claus believing shit?
No, he's right there,
He's
but
right
this
there.
is his last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
There's
got
no
people
way
who
he
know what I mean.
probably listen. If I can give you any take on it, he
He's faking
probably knows and is faking it
Yeah,
because
sure.
he
I did
probably
that for
thinks
a while.
he's not gonna get shit
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I tell this last week on the podcast when Tess asked me?
You want to hear a gay
think you
a
did,
middle
yeah.
name
Yeah,
is
but-
my middle name, Liberato.
Yeah, yours is pretty gay.
Pretty gay.
Dude, I got a buddy, and he was my roommate in college, and he's a great dude, and he's kind of quirky, like really kind of fucking weird dude, but I love him. And like all of a sudden, like his like paperwork came in from like the school or something like that, and like I saw it like laying there, and I looked at it, and I'm like, dude, your middle name is Lonsberry.
Oh, that's horrible.
So
Was
I
he a
started-
law
dude,
firm?
So then he was like, nobody. I'm like, I'm calling you Lonnie for the rest of the year. Like,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
Lonnie from
Lonnie's
now
great.
on. you
Lonnie's
know
a
what I mean?
good. Yeah, it's a good nickname.
Lonnie's not a bad name.
It's a good name. I
If
like
you could
Lonnie.
rename yourself, what would your name be?
Mario.
No, my mother was gonna name me Mario. Mario Monero. Imagine. That's a good question. I like Salvatore.
Yeah, that's good.
You want to be a Sal?
Sal's a good one.
Sal's a good one.
Sal's a
Yeah.
good
You want to
one.
be,
Or
you
Salvi.
closer to me. Sal, Al. I get it.
I don't think so.
That's what it is.
I don't think
Jealous.
so. Albert. Who names a kid Al anymore?
I like it though. I like old names.
Yeah, old names is good. What are some good old names?
It's one. It was, and fucking my grandpa had this name, Glenn.
Oh, Glenn's a good one.
But I know you guys are big Glenn's guys. I told Maggie, like, I'm like, what do you think about Glenn? When like we knew we were having a boy, and she's like, fuck you. Like, there's no fucking
I don't know
chance.
if I like Glenn.
I don't like Glenn
Yeah.
I like Glenn. I'm a Glenn guy.
Ferg ain't a Glenn guy. I'll tell
Old
you
guy names are far superior than
to old women
gr-
because it's
oh,
like Pearl.
Yeah, the women names.
Glenda.
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Gertrude.
Maggie.
Yeah.
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 Margaret.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and now they just use those names as like short, like Maggie or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because nobody wants to fuck any of those girls. Like if they were existed now, what's your
Yeah, but
name?
dude, if you had a dime and
My
she
name's
was Gertrude, you'd
Gertrude.
definitely be into it.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what I
know.
mean. I don't give a fuck about
I'd
that.
be like,
yeah.
Gertie, hitting her from the back, just cracking up,
This girl be falling through your ceiling.
not eating her pussy.
Trudy, dick game strong over here.
Yeah, you
Let's
like
go.
that 1,000%.
All right, so breaking news. Danny just texted us. He goes, I know you guys are recording, but let's get fucking drunk because they lost.
Oh yeah, they lost big time. We already know.
If there's anything,
That sucks, Danny. Sorry to hear
listen,
it.
I want to say this right now. Al donated twice the amount of money I did to the cause of. I'm not gonna put the numbers out there, but let's just say one was 20 grand and one was 10 grand.
Yeah, one was 10, one was 20.
so they could get down there. And I hope that money's all going to the bar tab tonight. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Oh, they definitely are fucking playing fast and loose with that one. I knew that was soon as you said it.
That's
That
like
is fast
Justin.
and
That's
loose,
like
nigga.
Justin and that poster guy.
Yeah.
Like the
yeah.
kids,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
kids per
exactly.
diem was like $6 a day. And
We
they're
needed
getting,
this
they're
much to
getting
get there. They
hammered.
really needed money.
Yeah, we 25x that.
So this is where I was
100%.
going with the Christmas thing with the kids. So I think the Elf on the Shelf is totally fucked.
It
everybody.
sucks.
Oh, that's
And I'll
the-
tell you why.
It sucks,
I'll tell you
dude.
why. Now hear me
creepy.
out. I also, by the way, famously have written a fucking hit Christmas song called Elf on the Shelf.
Okay.
Which is a fucking, it gets played all over
Can we
TikTok
hear it?
videos.
Can we hear it?
We can.
Yeah, I can play it on here after we're done. Yeah.
Can I show you my Christmas song after?
Absolutely. Brendan's Elf on the Shelf song got some fucking legs.
that true?
I'm
Yeah.
excited
Yeah.
to hear it.
I have my kids sing backup, right? They were little at the time. And basically, it's like a joke song. Like at the end, it's like, because you both blame shit on the elf. So at the end, it's
Yeah.
like the elf drank all my dad's beers. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Ah,
the
yeah,
guy's
I like
a piece
that.
of shit like me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
But here's the problem with the elf on the shelf. Santa's one thing. Everybody knows. Guy goes down your fucking chimney. He's white. Everybody knows that about this guy.
Mrs. Claus is black though.
Not
Yeah,
if you go
Mrs.
to
Claus is
if
black.
not if you go to TJ Maxx, he's not. They're all
But
black.
dude, now like with the elf, everybody's got different rules for these fucking elves.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
like
it's
the
fucking
kids are
brutal.
like, why do they have two? Why do they can
Yep.
touch their elf?
And they
Oh, it's
touch
too
it.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the elf on the shelf is a fucking sham.
Do you know
I'll tell you a story.
And-
He doxed Santa basically.
we've
He
sent
did.
some people's Facebook posts back to each other in that group chat.
Yep.
That family loves their elf. on the
So
shelf. Have
listen,
you noticed that?
yeah. So listen to this, right? I'll tell you a story about last night. Last night we had a Christmas party, my wife's work Christmas party. So we went there. My mother watched my kids at my house, right? We were home wicked early, 9:30 or so, right?
Yep.
That's an early night for
Yeah,
going out to a
it's
party,
reasonable.
right? Dressed up, fucking
Like suit?
blue blazer,
Wow.
button down,
like a
fucking
pimp.
khakis, dude. I was looking
Spiffy, it's a
fucking
great word.
handsome. And fucking skinny now, right,
Yeah.
Brian?
Yeah.
Anyway, so
He's gonna hate me tomorrow.
I mean, dude,
When you got your weigh in tomorrow?
we do every
do weigh-in
morning.
report
Every
on
morning we
steps.
do
Dude,
weigh-ins.
I've maybe walked 14 steps. today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been fucking, dude. Weekends.
did jerk
it's
off,
the
though, so that
fucking
counts.
holidays,
That counts
dude.
as
That's
steps.
it
Yeah, that's
burns
calories.
calories. You
You
know.
got to put it on your wrist.
You gotta get
that
the
thing.
whoop.
Like, you just like, beating the piss.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not a long.
Yeah, it's not long enough.
Short throw.
Yeah.
So we come home. We have a couple more drinks, right? And both of us fall asleep.
Yeah.
Elf doesn't move.
Yeah.
So the kids the
Oh, that
next
happened to me
morning.
so many times.
It happened. It's happened a bunch of times, but the kids are getting older now. My kids are 7 and 9, so they come down
Look,
this morning and they're like, "Oh, he's in the same spot." I think Yaya touched him. My mother. She goes, "I think she touched him, and now his magic's gone, and he
bitch.
can't move."
oh no.
I was like, no. I was like, I think he just liked his view. It snowed last night. He was in the window spot. I think he wanted
That's
to
a
watch the
great,
snow.
great move.
Yeah. So, and they're like, "Oh, that's all right." And I was like, think about it. Last couple years, there was days when he didn't move. You know, mommy and daddy had too many drinks. He didn't move that.
Yeah, he
you
didn't
know?
move.
Dude, the best is when Tess got old enough, like she would move it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and
right.
like now you got an employee.
See, but
you know what I mean?
but you had like a stretch. See, mine are too close. Once one knows, they're both gonna know. They're
Yeah.
only a year and a half
Yeah.
apart.
Yeah.
you know
See,
what I
I
mean.
think-
So eventually, they're both just gonna know.
I think
gonna know.
Elf on the Shelf might be dead by the time
You're gonna be something
Santino's
else.
old
hope
enough.
you
You're
got
gonna
to
be something
hope.
different.
Yeah.
Honestly, you
But I
got to
don't know
hope
if
for that.
I just probably wouldn't do it.
Just don't put. Yeah, don't.
waited.
I'm just gonna
do it.
pretend like it
Dude,
never happened.
We tried for the longest time to not get an Elf on the
probably
Shelf.
the other kids.
The other kids are like,
Those little fucks.
yes, and even their cousins.
Yeah, no, can't do that.
It's the cousins.
Yo, you gotta get like
Cousins
It's
Indian.
just
worse.
one
You
more
gotta-
thing I gotta
You gotta
fucking
get
do.
like Indian on the shelf, but he shows up like right at the last.
Yeah,
minute before
right at the
Christmas.
last. Yeah, he's like
He's a,
on the
ball, he's a bobblehead. He's a bobblehead elf on the shelf.
Let's do a couple more ads. Bella's
Yeah.
roast beef. 1-1.
Where's
1-2-1-1
1-2-1-1 Osgood Street,
It's in,
North
North
Andover.
Andover.
North Andover.
Great beefs. Harry's the best. Obviously,
Are
with
they
the Mod Butcher,
related
which is like
to the
going.
one in Danvers?
No.
Isabella's in Danvers.
There is.
No.
That's not them though.
Not them?
No.
Okay. Well, fuck that,
they're not-
Bella's.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck those guys. These guys are slinging heat.
North Andover's the one you want.
Yeah, they have. Like I said, you go in there, dude. Here's one thing I like about a restaurant. You guys will appreciate this. You worked in the industry.
Clean.
Place is fucking surgical clean.
Yeah, that's
Like,
great.
you go in there, that
Immaculate.
place is fucking immaculate, right?
Yeah, that's always good.
You don't even need a plate.
They make the best beefs that you can fucking get. Ben Franklin Print Company. My buddy Marky Berry just ordered a bunch of shirts from them.
For
So we're gonna be
Cornwall?
releasing Pulling the Cork green shirts. I think we're gonna sell them directly through their site.
Yeah, it's
like
great.
Ferg did.
Yep.
And that'll you can get those for St. Patrick's Day, and we'll probably release them like right at the beginning of the year. But Ben Franklin Print Company, listen, look, you got fucking Google that shit. All right, they fucking on the internet. They have a fucking telephone number. Find it. People have been buying left and right from them.
Yeah, it's great.
10% off if you say you're a Corker. American Benchcraft,
Yep.
the belts, my fucking ledger that I bought from them, where I write down my enemies' names.
Is that what you
Never-
got?
Yeah, it never. That's the only purpose of it.
I know. I was
I
looking
fucking
at these.
write
It is
down my
nice.
fucking enemies' names.
It's a nice fucking
Oh, let me
wallet.
see that.
AmericanBenchcraft.com.
Pure leather.
Nice wallet.
Use the code Corker, 20% off.
Yep.
Genuine.
Genuine.
Yeah, everything. And by the way,
Like a
union
pony.
owned.
Everything they make.
Jump on it.
We're a
Everything they
big
make is
union
unbelievable.
podcast.
Union
We,
owned.
we love to
union owned
support the
and
union.
veteran owned.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
exactly.
good.
Yeah, great,
Yep.
great shop.
Great people.
Chris is a fucking legend. Chris is always sending me shit on Instagram. Hilarious fucking videos.
He doesn't send me shit. He likes you better.
Yeah, fuck
Dude, you know
yeah.
what it is? Here's the thing.
Everyone likes
everyone
Fitzy
likes
better.
Fitzy.
100%. Let me,
Yeah, it's the
1000%.
Brendan
Let me-
does all the work and Fitzy
No,
gets all the
I'm telling you
fucking.
this right
he
now.
gets
You can listen. I'm fine with it, right? I understand how this other world works. Like you said the other day, you're like Al, you're the star. Everybody knows Al.
Yeah, Alex sits in the middle and everything.
Everybody
He's
is
sitting in the middle
always-
right now. He's
like
the star
my,
of your
my fucking
podcast.
son likes Fitzy more than he likes me.
No, come
like,
on.
Like that's a fuck. Listen,
What's up, nerds?
Everybody likes
He loved
you.
that video.
Oh, he loved it.
Yeah.
He's a fucking what's up, nerds? He's like, I'm gonna say that today. When I go to the woods with my buddies. I'm like, dude, that's fine. By the way, you need a star.
You're
You need to
the-
put
Yeah,
stars.
you need a
around.
superstar.
You said it yourself. You're like, I picked Danny and Fitzy specifically so that we could have a fucking successful podcast.
Yeah.
Right. And
Now
you're
we're
the-
thinking that
You're
time.
Yeah, because now the
you need a couple.
shine's
You need
on
a
him.
couple fucking.
You got to
stiffs
get
next
Al
to you.
on now.
He's not going into the back of modern. He's going into the back. of
100
modern.
Dude, they don't even know who the fuck I am.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
no.
always gonna.
They
bring
just
you.
think you're Shane
Yeah,
Gillis.
that's true.
That's
Yeah, they're
it,
like,
yeah,
oh, look at
yeah.
that little fat fake Shane Gillis.
Shane
you know what I'm
Gillis
saying?
fucked
Dude, you know what I was saying last
Kermit the
night?
Frog.
So we were, yeah.
Had a kid.
We were at my buddy's house. We were sitting there, and somebody. I was cocked. I mean, me and Al were drinking fucking 10:30 in the morning, taking shots, right? And then I would show up at this party, shot out of a cannon, and I'm like keeping it together. But then like one of the guys is like, dude, his girlfriend has a guitar, so his wife. So he's like, let me go grab it so you can play the songs. Now, when I get cocked, I turn to like Marty McFly when his hands start disappearing.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't remember any of the words, any songs. Like, I'm fucking worse. And then we were talking, like, one of the girls that was there was great. She listens to the show sometimes. She's, I think she's recently divorced. She was talking about, like, dating. I'm like, I'd rather fucking put a bullet in my head than have to date somebody right now. like, at all.
100%.
And I said to her, you know what? I'm the type of guy. Like, here's a fact. Like, I'm not the type of guy any girl has ever been like, I want to fuck that guy. I'm the type of guy they look at me and they're like, I'm gonna fuck that guy and then I'm gonna like control him. Like
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna
I'm
mold.
only gonna fuck him so I can just.
Yeah,
I can't
100%.
wait to change
Yeah.
that guy.
I'm gonna mold him into
Nobody's ever
exactly
been
what
like,
I want
look,
as a
that
dude.
guy's fucking, that guy's
Yeah.
game is so strong.
I
You know
can't
what
wait
I mean?
to change him.
Yeah, 100%.
Look at how he's playing Ring of Fire right now. Fuck the
yeah. It's never
the
gonna be that
skin
good.
off his dick.
Yeah, exactly. Not a lot of skin to go. So What's coming up for Bad Brain? We got any fucking big plans coming up? Any?
Oh, yeah.
You guys
We-
missed the show this
We
week,
got a
right?
lot of plans.
We did miss a show this week.
Does
I
someone
blame
didn't show up?
I blame Nico.
Yeah. Okay.
What was wrong with you? You were sick?
I had a cold. My kid was sick, and the wife was sick. So all three of us had it.
It's tough.
what do you think about me just sitting there with all the cameras?
I
on?
didn't know. No, to be honest, if you go in our thread, it looked like we were gonna do another day, because Nico was like, "I can't do it," and nobody can. We were like, "Oh, what about?"
Well,
what
I gotta
about
say, this guy,
Friday?
he lives in Braintree, right?
No, he lives in Everett.
Oh,
Oh, Nico
He's a
does?
fucking
Yeah.
loser.
yeah, now I'm in
He's a fucking
Saugus.
Everett.
I thought he lives in
No,
Braintree.
he's fucking some girl in Quincy.
That's
what
it.
you're
That
thinking.
whole
That's
story,
what
by
it
the
is.
way,
That's what it
this
was.
fucking
Yeah.
kid, he's talking every type of, not shit about the girl at all, but they're like, she has to know you have a podcast. She has fucking Google. Like, he's like, I don't think she knows. No,
He's so
I don't think
dumb,
she
dude.
knows. I'm
Instead
like,
of just being like, I got a podcast, like, don't listen
Yeah,
to it.
he's a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger because all he does is just fucking morphin'.
Transform.
It's morphin' time. As soon as he gets in a
Transform,
relationship, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, Triceratops. He's fucking lunatic, this kid. I
And then
swear
he
to
just gets
God.
fucked up and does stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like the last girl, he was like defending rape.
Yeah.
No, her and her friend were
He's
like,
like,
you know,
oh,
one
she
time.
was probably asking for
one
it.
time
I think
we
he
were-
goes, what were you wearing?
No, that's what he said. Her and the friend were like, you know, we were out in Boston, and like this guy got
pretty
really
sure we
creepy
got
with us.
roofied.
One was like, I got held down and I got raped. I don't know if it got that crazy, but they were basically saying that.
Yeah.
Like, we got like, you know, a guy like took advantage of us type
Yeah.
thing. And his thing is like, yeah, sometimes, you know, girls lie about that. That's what he's saying. These two
Yeah.
girls that are saying, they're like, what? And he's like, yeah, you know, they just lie about it sometimes.
Like for
you know,
clout.
they're
They
trying
do
to
it
get
for
clout.
Yeah, it's like,
It's like-
why?
it's
This girl
just
just
like, you're
opened
calling
up
me a
hot-
liar right
by
now?
the way,
Like
you
me and
got
my
wondering
friend.
why you don't have
Yeah.
any sponsors?
Yeah, that's true.
He's defending rape.
At least he didn't do it like live on air. He did it to her face while they were at a bar. Like on their first time hanging
By the
out.
way, I'm pretty sure that, so he works at Wicked Craft, right?
Yeah.
Is it what?
Yeah.
Is it server?
Server.
So I'm pretty sure, because they have that big like greenery thing.
Yeah.
That was Nate's sister that did that.
Really?
Oh,
Tracy Amy.
Oh, really?
the company that she works for, buddies with, he does like music videos and shit like that, but he does like graphic design, the
Yeah.
company he works for. And I shot a music video at the warehouse that they have where they make all the signs and shit. It's sick. It's like a fantasy factory kind of.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool.
You shot a video in there? Mm-hmm. Do you make any money off your music?
No.
I
Did that
I
come
do.
out? Did that come out?
By the way, I also have to say that one of the
show
funniest
ya.
things from the show is when you said if I was going to be famous for anything, it would not be this podcast. We had music, and Al just goes, no, it wouldn't.
it would though.
Dude,
Absolutely.
I have to say this. I checked out the
I love
music.
Justin's music.
Listen, I gotta say
He
this. I
hates
checked
it.
out the music. It's fucking legit.
Thank you.
Like, it's fucking real fucking shit. Like, it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's not like I didn't.
Yeah, it's not like a charity case shit. You know?
How
No.
long have you been doing music for?
Oh, geez, since I've been
The girls were falling out of the ceiling.
17,
Way
16,
before that.
17.
Way before the phone.
Did you ever play
when you were
guitar?
doing it or no?
I'm not good at it, but I can play.
So if you're writing a song, will you start with a little bit of like a chord or?
It depends. Every song is different. Sometimes I'll just be hearing lyrics and melody in my head, and I'll go and I'll be like, I have a tempo. This is what I want.
Yeah.
There's an app called BandLab. I do a lot of shit in BandLab.
Yeah.
So I'll-
you can plug it in. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah. So I'll either record. There's one song I've ever made that is me playing guitar and singing, and I can send it to you if you want.
It's called I Hate Indian People.
Yeah.
That's
basically
exactly what
it's
it's
called.
called.
1000%.
Do you know? Have you heard of Plan B?
Like the pill you take to
Yeah.
not get girls
No,
pregnant.
it's a band, like
It was,
a pop punk
yeah.
band.
Yeah,
back
yeah.
in the
Billy.
Fucking our buddy Billy was the
Lead singer.
Oh,
for that.
really?
That
Yeah,
song,
yeah.
I Fucked Your Girlfriend.
That's pretty cool.
Which
He
is
was
a great
on.
song.
He was on the Warp Tour. at
Yeah, he was
one
on the
point,
Warp
right?
Tour.
Warp Tour.
Yeah.
My band played.
That's why I
Warped
asked
Tour.
how long you were doing it for, because I figured
It was Warp Tour era.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
He's been on.
So do you
he's
still
been
play
on there.
shows?
I haven't played a show since 2019.
We gotta make that happen. I feel
Yeah.
like we gotta
I
make a
would love
fucking.
to
We gotta
play.
make a
That's what I'm
fucking.
Well, the
show
problem
happen.
is I don't have a band. It's just me.
Yeah.
But all my stuff is full band.
So you got to get a band.
But
going.
then you
Yeah.
had a
Yeah.
band.
I
You could
did.
fucking put it together for one show.
I did. COVID happened, but the problem is
I
I'm a
can play drums. I
I'm
can
a
play your drums. They're
perfectionist.
simple.
I don't want to play a show if it's gonna sound like shit. I need to we need to practice.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you want it to be good.
5 or 6 times before,
opposite.
and it doesn't help if you don't know the songs.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna go up and embarrass me, like,
Well, we have
hate you forever.
yeah, I'll fucking just,
We have a
I'll
function
turn
hall.
around mid song
I'd like
while
to
I'm
see
singing.
this.
I will turn around and you will get death stared. I will look through you,
And then you'll walk
through your
off.
soul.
We have a function hall that you can use. Has terrible acoustics and
Yeah, that's okay.
cheap
The Irish
beers
American?
and fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how
Yeah.
you just.
Yeah.
We could just,
Just like,
Dude,
I
I
got
think
the
that would be
idea.
a fucking
We'll
awesome
we'll just
party.
go there and you can just
Fucking
get up there. And
Bernard
play.
fucking
Cozy
love
one
that.
night only, like the Blues Brothers.
I would bring some fucking people, believe it or not. I get a ton of people always ask me to fucking play. But it's not all pop punk music either. I do like reggae shit. If you dig deep into like
Your catalog?
my catalog, it's like
That's
I get
where,
a ton of reggae shit.
That's
and
where
fucking-
Cozy Yahoo came from. We knew
Yeah.
about your
100%.
reggae roots.
Listen,
I
love it.
Unlike Nico, we don't
that?
need fucking 9
Talent,
weeks to fucking
yeah.
research. All right.
Have you guys ever heard? Do you want an exclusive rap song?
We do.
I mean,
Yes.
we just had one on the show last week.
I'll send it
we
to
have
you.
them almost weekly.
It's me and Al. I can play. We can go real deep and play you some of our Mako diss tracks.
We can't do that.
We can. He's not
Patreon.
listening
It's
to
so
this.
bad.
We can do
Patreon.
Patreon.
It's so bad.
You can do it
Whoa.
on Patreon.
Just what?
Bad.
Bad
We
as
would
in
have
not
to do it on-
entertaining or fucking.
No, it's
oh.
bad. The things that we say is really
All
bad.
right, we'll save that for Patreon.
We would have to do Patreon.
Yeah.
I can do. We did a song with Jake Scally that we never released.
I'm gonna have to walk.
Me, Al, and Jake Scally.
Al seems embarrassed.
The song. Is there a way to like plug it in? We'll give you a sneak peek.
Well, I'm trying to think.
Do you have a dually?
No, I don't. I didn't plan for this. I didn't do enough research.
You
like
didn't do
Nico.
enough research. This is why you need 6 weeks. To
Al's so
research
pumped
a
up that
guest.
there's no
I can
dually.
play. I can play it. I can play it on here, and you can just listen to it. That's fine.
Just don't do this.
No, I'm doing it. 100%.
This is the kid. This is the kid that everywhere he goes, he has to play like music for some reason,
Yeah.
like his own stuff.
No, I don't just play my
So
own
I don't know
stuff.
if Brendan's this gay too
No,
with
I
his
don't do
stuff. Yeah.
Because you know
I
why?
absolutely don't do
Because
that.
you know
Yes,
what?
you do. You
I'll
do
tell
that every pod.
We're
Everyone's
on
saying-
topic. We're on topic. Go fuck
We are on
yourself.
topic. I will say why I don't do it is because like, what is the reaction you?
There's
are gonna
no
get?
reaction.
It's like the only thing that could happen is something bad.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm
but
really
I
not
don't
into
care.
that.
It's you're either gonna get no response or you're gonna gain a new fan.
Yeah,
Those are your only two options.
yeah.
So if I have a 50-50 shot, I'm gonna take it.
So
Yeah.
are you doing like an album a year?
I was for a while, ever since I had the kid, because it takes me about a year to record.
Yeah.
You know, because you know, what I mean, I'm my time is super limited.
Yeah.
especially
And
working.
important.
35 hours a week he's working. Super limited.
I work 45 hours a week,
Super
and that's
limited.
twice as much as you do.
That's accurate.
It's one half.
This song that I'm gonna play is a rap song. It's a joke parody. Fucking, it's about taking all the groceries into the house.
At the same time,
You
yeah.
think
one
playing
trip.
this
One
through a
trip.
speaker, they're even going to be able to hear it?
They're gonna be able to hear it.
Well, if we
Yeah.
can't. If we can't hear it, then you know if you can hear it because you just put the headphones on.
Yeah, put the cans on.
Yeah.
Love
Let's
the
get
set of
a
cans,
little can
dude.
jam. Let's get
Put
a
the
can
cans.
jam going. I've been looking for an excuse to fucking put these things on, but since I sat down,
These should all work, by the way.
Mine works.
Yeah, everything works.
they're
You hear
working.
it?
If it burns, it's working.
Yeah, I can hear
we
it.
can
I'm
hear
good.
Yeah.
So you figured out the headphones. That's good.
Yeah, it was a little
Temporarily.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Luckily, it was not the.
This
all
is
right, let's do
riveting.
it. This is great radio.
I can hear it.
I can hear it. Yeah.
It's a great beat.
Like he's got to like pump his head too. It's like ridiculous.
Quite a long intro.
It is.
Super long. It's making great radio.
Kid got the ham sandwiches, 30 bags deep from the shoulders to my wrist. Mama's in the driveway looking really pissed, but I'm a one-trip kid and I handle my biz. One-trip kid go ham on this bitch. 30 bags, dog, check the marks on my wrist. Lazy ass prick, I'm a one-trip boss. I'm spread wide like Christ on the cross. Fuck your grandma and your bum heads for even thinking I'm taking more than one trip. These ain't napkins, these ain't sun chips, just milk and cans of that sun kissed.
I fucking love it.
Watermelons, these are pumpkins. Biceps make the rocks look like munchkins. Got the cougars peeking.
Hey, is that you in the back?
Her son's a beta.
Both of
Her
us.
husband's worthless. Now she's shirtless. Close the curtains. This is one trip. I'll do it my way. Probably die of a stroke in the driveway. Paper bags, dog. That's foolish. Like Kanye fucking with the Jewish. Got the ham sandwiches.
Fire.
This is straight flames. I
Dude,
don't know
this is
why
great.
Al hates so
What are you
much.
embarrassed about?
I'm not embarrassed.
He's gay, that's
I know his whole playbook. I just knew this was coming out.
30 bags down, check the marks on my wrist. Lazy ass prick, I'm a one-trip boss. I'm spread wide like Christ on the cross. Woke up in the morning, sun shining, no slipping. Got a lot of bags, so you know I ain't tripping. Ice cream melting, so you better move real quick. Frozen pizza and steaks, but you can't let it drip. Every step that I take, feeling heavy like a brick. Left hand, right hand with the kung fu hip. No joke, so the cans up and down the block. One trip to the door, bounce on lock. Bags on my fingers, feeling heavy as can be. From the produce to the chips and everything in between. One trip to the house, but y'all be sour like cream. Cream, cream. One trip, kid, got the ham sandwiches.
So
Listen,
I think that song's a fucking
Dude,
smash,
I
bro.
love it.
Listen,
I think it's
keep the
fucking
cans
great.
up. Keep the cans on because we do voicemails.
Yeah.
We want to do a music video to this song, and I think it would go so fucking viral. And Jake Scally has a verse.
I think it's a good idea.
Next, I don't understand why Al just hates so much.
Well, okay,
It's a great song.
So my opinion would be is that I would have just made the music video before you released it and don't play it on air. Like, let people the first time they see it, they understand it's a joke and it's like a skit.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's been we recorded that almost 2 years ago at this point. It's never going up.
I feel like if people don't understand that shit is a joke, it's their problem.
155.6%.
It makes me angry.
Not that like I'm joking, but like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that
It
the
is-
way that was meant to
dude.
be, it was made to be a music video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No, I get that.
So
I get that.
you're making
yeah.
people consuming it in a way that you weren't intending it to be consumed.
All right,
I mean,
get
there's
that.
2.5
And I fully-
people that are
I
listening to
fully
the
respect that.
podcast right now.
There's 1.75 people listening.
It's literally only me.
Yeah.
Brendan doesn't even listen.
I actually, you know what? I don't listen anymore. I listen to check the audio quality
And
just to
that's
make sure
it.
that's there.
So how do you make
Yeah.
your clips?
What I'll do is I'll kind of mentally note when I'm going through it, and then what I do is
Timestamp
I
it.
throw it into CapCut. I just fast forward, and then I'm like, all right, here's one, and I just clip it like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
Because I fucking hate my own guts. So everybody else does too.
I'm so happy I took Beer's plus to right now. What an idiot.
All right, you ready? We're gonna do a few voicemails.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Your favorite's back, by the way.
Let's go. This is my guy.
It's me, Orlando.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey boys, how you doing? Orlando fresh off of Thanksgiving. Eat nice and full. Is good, huh? All I know what to say, stuffing, mashed potatoes. 1A and 1B. Orlando use bib. He very messy. Orlando eat dinner. Orlando wants to come in and talk about a fraud. Orlando's fraud of the week. This podcast.
This podcast.
If you have Mark Lewis on. Biggest fraud in America. You do not upset Orlando. You don't have the Mark Lewis on. Or you be fraud. Okay?
Justin's
Say
never
yes.
smiled.
Oh,
Live.
That's so
that
funny.
made Justin's
Let me
day.
tell
It
you
did.
right
It made
now,
my whole night.
The Corker, like elite,
I'm not gonna like him.
they don't like Mark
Yeah,
Lewis.
there's no-
They're not Mark Lewis guys.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But you know what I am all about? I'm all about like, listen, give them a little something that they don't know they need.
Yeah.
It's like what Steve Jobs said, you don't know you need a fucking iPad, so I give you one.
So you
All right?
need Mark Lewis.
If
Oh,
he,
I wanna have Mark
honestly,
every
if
time.
he comes on, he's gonna win over the crowd. It's
Oh,
just like
yeah.
I said before.
I don't know if he will.
People, I think he will. People are
He'll
gonna
probably
hate.
just talk about himself the whole time.
Everyone's gonna hate until they're confronted with it, and then they're gonna fucking accept it.
Can you do me a favor? Like I could give you ways to make the people hate him. Just ask him questions about like his journey and like what he did, and he'll just talk about how basically he's cured cancer because he stuck through, doing the social media.
Dude, I gotta
stuff
say,
and all
one of
that.
his videos when he was in his car and he was like, you know what I realized tonight? He's like, love's not for me. That's what I figured out. Okay? He's like, I'm just
You know
not
what I'm
made to
saying?
be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not supposed to be with somebody. I guess that's not for me. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Is this the world class Mark Lewis impression you were bragging about?
No,
in the group chat?
we're not there yet. We're not
Okay.
there yet.
He did say one time that he was going to be celibate, and we shit all. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This was the whole thing
He's
on
gonna be
our
celibate?
podcast. Yeah, he's like,
Oh, yeah, he had
I'm
a-
swearing off girls forever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck them totally on my own. I'm not gonna fuck.
Never
them, not 'cause No
again.
one wants to fuck me.
I'm never doing it again. I'm swearing them off. We made fun of him for at least 45 minutes of the next episode.
I know I definitely said this in the last podcast, but I don't give a fuck. The funniest thing of the whole morning was Al does not tell me that fucking Marco's coming. I've never met him. First of all, his father's the nicest guy in the world. I already said this.
Oh, yeah. His dad's awesome.
Awesome guy. Fucking
Uncle
great
Anthony.
guy. Marco comes in. First thing he does is like comes in. He's like all disheveled. He's like just trying to take my sleep medication last night. He's like it's got me all fucked up. And he's like, and then he immediately hits like a fucking line drive directly 90 degrees right of the course. And he's like taking my mulligan. Like this dude just makes no rules.
He does. Well, he lives in Marco's world.
Listen, I'm a Mark Lewis guy. I put that on the record. I met him. I fucking love him. I think
Once
he's
you
great.
meet him, you like him.
Yeah.
If you just go by his online personality, it's very easy to hate somebody,
Dude, I tell
especially
you-
if they're
all right.
successful.
Now listen, here's the thing. It's not. We said it the other day. That's not specifically for me. Although I watch all his videos, Maggie thinks it's fucking great. She's like,
that makes sense.
Like they love like his stuff. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? She's also a fucking idiot. But anyways,
It's usually like his demo is like 65-year-old women, white women.
yeah.
That's his demo.
Chronicle watches.
Yeah.
By the way,
By
we
the
got
way-
big news.
Oh yeah, Chronicles coming out.
Yeah. Tomorrow night, me and Danny potentially going to be on Chronicle.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah.
tune into Channel 5, WCVB, Channel 5 at 7:30 tomorrow
How to
night.
Catch a Predator?
Chris Hansen lured me and Danny with the text message.
I heard you've been
1,000%.
sticking candy corns in kids' asses.
He's like, why don't you have a seat? I'm like, is there a roast beef involved? Because otherwise, I'm leaving, Chris. Sorry.
Oh,
Dude,
what
they,
a sin.
Danny walked in. They just fucking grabbed him. They're like, "Give me this fucking voice."
Yeah,
on
it's
this
the
fucking
voice,
kid.
yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be awesome, dude.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna get a picture of that and frame it and put it on
I
the
wish
wall.
I wish I had cable.
I wish I played Juwan Jennings over Calvin Ridley.
We should bet the
idiot.
Bears.
What
Yeah,
an
dude,
idiot.
why are you starting fucking Jacksonville Jaguar?
No,
He's a
he was
Tennessee Titan
playing.
now.
He was playing the Jaguars. He's a
Ridley's
Titan.
a Titan now.
Yeah.
and it still sucks. It's the
He
same.
played the 30th ranked defense. They're so bad. The
Oh yeah,
Jaguars.
Ridley's on the Titans.
He's
They
on the
played
Titans.
against Jacksonville.
He still put up 14 points, but Jennings has 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, Jennings is ripping it up.
By the way, that came up at some point at Modern yesterday. We were talking about something about Durham.
Do they like when you do that on the?
They hate it.
Yeah, I know.
Who was that? Was that you?
That was him.
That was me.
Somebody
I
brought
Smells
up.
like a
Burps
beer's
from
asshole.
Jones.
Somebody brought up. By the way, I have to say this in a fucking. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh. What's this beef with this box?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
You
I
never gave it to
forgot.
anybody?
Never gave it to anybody, but I ate half of this morning.
Well, we got a little too fired up on the ride home. I might as well tell the story. On the ride home, I burped and then I went into a coughing attack because I got this fucking upper respiratory infection, or it could be the GERD. Who knows? But I'm not a bitch like Justin. I still do drink and I can eat spicy foods. Beer chili was delicious. I threw up all over my steering wheel.
Listen.
And it just kept coming. Like
Like
a little throw up
projectile?
started. Yeah, a little throw up started on the
Yeah.
steering wheel, and then I started gagging.
Did you
because
pull
I just-
over or were you mid driving?
No, I'm on 128 driving home.
That's
and I am
horrible.
Justin,
blowing
he's
chunks.
not a pussy, dude.
Yeah,
He's gonna
that's
fucking
true.
just
I
pit
would
up on
have
the road.
pulled over.
I know.
Brand new car.
I thought you guys-
125% pulled over.
Brand new expedition.
Brand new expedition. I am fucking, and I'm telling you, there was puddles of puke. So I pull into my driveway.
I can only
And my
imagine
wife
your
came
wife.
running out of the house because I got out of the car and I was like trying to clean the sides off at this point.
Oh, my
And my
God.
kid's like, oh, he must have looked out the window. He's like, oh, I think Daddy's out there. I think he threw up on himself. I'm coming and throw up like head to toe. My wife comes running out. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, the neighbors are gonna see. I'm like, you're making a scene right now. Like, I'm not making a
What
scene.
time is this? Like, what time of day is it?
Midday, dude. It's still light out.
Fucking neighbors
Listen,
watering his lawn.
I'll tell
they
you
were
right
all
now.
out. All the neighbors were out.
You smashed the mailbox.
She took the beef I got her because I was like, she's got to try this beef. Everyone's got to try this beef. And she threw it probably, it was like Randy Johnson hitting that bird into the fucking garbage. I was
Oh
like,
my
how could you
God.
throw that out? Like, honestly. She was pretty pissed.
Is she Italian?
She's half and half.
She's like, you're never hanging out with those Irish kids again.
Pretty much. She was like,
Fuck
Listen,
those
I'll tell you
She's
right
like,
now.
fuck
I will
those
say this-
Malden guys, she
Listen,
said.
I will say this about myself. If like when somebody finds out that I'm hanging, I'm not a good influence on people. You're also not a good influence. So I just say
He's
it was
horrible.
equal. It was equal. But I will say this: I'm not a good influence. But if I get a chance to meet that person, significant, they'll be like, "Oh, he's fucking harmless." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's a nice guy, but like in reality, I'm a fucking disaster.
Well, his problem is he'll never say no. Like
Neither will I.
Oh, do you want another drink?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you're gonna have one, I'm gonna have one too. He'll
Yeah.
never say no.
Yeah, yeah. Well, today we were supposed to the original plan was that Al was going to get here at 10, and we were going to 2, and we were going to watch Danny's game. He's like, I don't think I can make till 4:30. I'm like, I think that's better for,
Oh
for
yeah,
both of our
I
fucking
just
lives.
knew it. I knew we were gonna fucking throw it back.
Yeah.
because Danny's team got absolutely fucking obliterated.
Yeah.
So we would have had it been just
It
taking
wouldn't-
shots.
It was not going to be a good situation.
Yeah, it would have been a bad
I
look.
needed
You know
a
what I mean?
break.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And my
His
car
wife's already
smells-
pissed
Come
at him.
smell my car. You'll want
Absolutely not.
Dude, you know what it is? Sometimes you
Just smells like cum.
as Josh told his wife one time, famously. Sometimes the guy's gonna get out of line, and you're gonna have to fucking deal with that. All right,
Absolutely.
That's what's gonna happen.
That's
you
it.
know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And then you're gonna have to blow him afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, no questions asked.
Gotta feed him the grapes.
All right, hold on. We got 2 more voice.
Check out this mashup. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking, give me a North Shore beat. Yeah, sauce and melodies, preferably served by a Greek. That's it. That's the collab we need. Get the guy from Creed and Brendan and have them do a fucking mashup together.
Yeah,
Everyone will just do heroin.
I like it.
I love this
You
kid's
jump
energy.
down.
Listen,
That's the kid from the
Plan
Warped
B.
Tour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's,
Billy.
Oh,
it's
I was
great.
gonna say he had to have a little.
We had a
little
mini.
professionalism
We
behind it.
had a mini falling out, me and Billy, because
It was hilarious.
we played. I wrote this North Shore Beef song.
The song that he just sang,
Yeah.
Brendan wrote and
Yeah.
performed, and
And-
they performed it together at a festival.
But I was so hungover because I had been away for the entire weekend that I just rolled right in. Like I forgot the words a little bit. And he was fucking like mad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I
you're not
mean?
professional.
yeah,
He's like, you know what it is? The pop punk guys, divas.
Oh,
Yeah.
I believe that.
It is.
They are. They
Yeah.
are.
It's the
Listen,
angst they
I'll
have,
tell you
or
right
whatever
now.
it is.
he,
I
storm,
have-
he
Their
stormed
pants are too
off.
tight.
What,
That's
was
the
the,
problem.
what did I say they were earlier? What was the word I used?
Divas? I don't know.
Nope.
I was thinking it was an F word.
I think it was.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I will
Maggots,
say this
enough.
though? I will say this. Billy was right. I was wrong. I like that. That's growing right there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you're dead fucking wrong. You forgot the
You,
fucking
forgot the words,
lyrics.
man.
you
So,
fucked
Like,
up,
that's
and
crazy.
he was dialed in.
Yeah, but I'm a dickhead, and
Yeah.
everybody knows that about me. Billy was in the right.
But you're the talent.
Listen, I'm not going to say that, but you said it, so I'm
Not
fine
on
with
that
it.
day.
You know what I mean? Not on that day. You're right.
Not on that
On that
day.
day, the talent was not there, my friend.
Yeah, that's all right. We all-
1,000%.
We all. It happens to the best of us.
I'm pretty sure.
right.
I
you-
go to my podcast with no talent, according to Nico, every single episode.
I would
Especially,
beg to differ.
especially my
I
comedic
hear,
timing.
from what I hear out in the you know the back streets of the
Interwebs.
fandom of Bad Brain is that you know people scattering from the Sneaky Neeks. It's really been Gaetanos and
the Boneheads?
and the Boneheads.
You know,
Round
He's
strong.
tough. It's tough to, he's tough to defend lately.
Well,
You eating boogers on camera.
I'm
That's a tough
telling
one to
you,
defend.
he got in the relationship and he
And
morphed.
Instead of just being like, I don't know what happened there. He was just like,
Yeah.
listen, people do shit like this all the time. Like if you want me to apologize, I'm not gonna
Dude,
do it.
that
Like,
was the
I'm just
funniest-
gonna keep doing it.
So,
We're
for
like, what the
everybody,
fuck?
so we haven't talked about this on the show. So Fitzy watches your episode, and in the middle of it, fucking Nico picks his nose and eats it on
Yeah.
camera. Right?
It's disgusting.
So Fitzy's like, "What the fuck did I just watch?" He sends it.
Subpar human.
You go right at him, right? And he's basically like, "Guys do weird shit. I don't know what you want me to tell you."
That's what
Yeah,
he said.
that's it. Yeah, guys do weird
That's
shit.
it. I'm just being a guy, dude.
Yeah, just being a guy.
That's all. I'm just being me.
Like he's cutting wood down in the
Yeah,
forest.
it's
or
like,
something.
what are you
What
talking
are you
about?
yeah, like he's
like,
fucking,
yeah.
like he's out fishing or something.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like he just
It's weird
hunted a
shit.
10-point and he's lugging it on his back, dude. They
He's
just dressed it.
just
and
picking his nose,
He's
eating
sledding it back. It's like, bro, you're a loser. I love you.
Oh, so last thing is that that song is coming back. Me and Billy are gonna perform it together,
I can't wait.
and it's gonna be at the
Don't-
North Shore Beefs party next Saturday.
Before
if
we
he's there.
leave, I
don't-
need to
don't
hear
fuck it
the
up
Elf
this time.
on a Shelf song.
Yeah, I'll play it. Yeah. I'm like
you have it
I'm
loaded
like,
on one of those
I'm
buttons
like,
over
I'm like,
there?
I'm like you. I know that makes bad radio, so I'm
Yeah.
not gonna sit here and put my phone up to the thing.
That's bad radio. It really is. I try to tell him that, but he
Listen,
just, he
is
doesn't-
it bad radio or bad production? Now we're going on a second dock. The first dock was the fucking foot thing. Now you're getting a second one because you don't have a fucking dually, dude. I don't know what we're doing here.
Amateur hour.
Unbelievable.
Get a duel.
1,000%.
This is going to be my first and last time ever on this podcast.
All right. Well, you're never coming to Modern. If you don't sign up for
Wait in
episode
line,
2,
dude.
you're not coming.
Hey,
That's it.
I
You're
would
waiting
say
in line.
No, we already agreed. It was a one deal.
This is what I
It was a one show deal.
We should just say, hey, meet us at Modern. We gotta wait in line.
And we'll
and
leave
us
him out
walk
there.
out. Look at his fucking stupid ass and through the window.
I'll be
Justin off
making
on
a
the way
video.
out.
They like
Absolutely.
put pictures of us up in front, like we're waiting outside, and it's us sitting at the fucking table.
Did someone
Like the
took a
fans-
picture?
Yeah, they took
Did
a
you see
picture.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah, send it
By
to
the
me,
way,
right?
they could fucking take that picture and shove it up their fucking ass. Who's a fuck? Fuck those guys. By the way, can I ask you a question? Do you make a pastrami sandwich at Durham?
Yes, we did.
Okay,
It's
I
like
saw
on
it. But
special, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
yeah.
We get the first City Meats in Lynn made a pastrami for us. Unbelievable.
Was it unbelievable? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking pastrami rules, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
You
love
can't get your
pastrami.
fucking wedding ring off for 2 days after you fucking eat.
Ah.
it. So
Oh,
it's so
yeah.
fucking good.
Is that my dog? Oh, I thought it was Puka. Again, that piece of shit.
All right, we
I
got one
was
more
saying, like,
voicemail.
this is distracting.
It is.
Like,
know
you
what?
got fucking red
I got
zone
too
on
much
this,
going
watching the
on.
games.
I
You
got
know
too
what,
much
though?
going
You know
on.
what, though? Everybody I was talking with, like, I want you to feel like you're sitting here. This is what it's like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody's fucking got to bet on the game. Justin missed 2 13-leggers by one fucking leg.
Unbelievable. I got the luck of the Irish.
1,000%.
What I do like is your camera positioning because I can
'cause it
watch the
looks like you're
TV. It
looking
looks
at
like
the camera,
it looks
yeah.
like I'm connecting.
Yeah.
When I'm really not. I'm not paying attention to you
you know
pieces of
who's-
shit at all. I'm
You know who's
watching
fucking exceptionally good at, like, looking at the camera and stuff when he's on the
Fitzy.
show? No. Joey Boats. Like,
Oh,
he,
yeah?
like, knows how to fucking work it. Joey Boats is fucking... You
He's
gotta
got
gotta
talent,
have Joey
yeah.
Well,
Boats.
you're
Something
really
else.
not
He's-
supposed to break the fourth
So he
wall.
reached out to
He's
you, right?
ready.
Yeah,
He's ready
I
whenever.
mean, we'll get him on. We think July. Will give us enough time for Nico?
Yeah, Nico
Nico will
6
be
months?
dialed
We're
in
not
by
allowed to.
July.
We're not allowed to
get
have
just
guests
fucking-
unless Nico is fully prepared for the guest.
Dude,
He's
He
like, I
needs
have no,
2 to 4
Joey
months.
Boats
2 to
inbox
4
me. He's like,
months.
dude,
2 to
he's like,
4.
and I'll stay more than 20 minutes, no matter what that kid says. I'm like, yeah, all right.
Not only that, Nico will do zero preparation.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless.
He'll ask you for it and then do none of it and be like, ugh.
Here's the thing: you guys don't like Nico. Nico
I like
is
Nico.
1,000 times more likable than Justin in real life.
I like
and more likable than me.
I like Nico.
Wait till you guys see him in person. you're
Nico's
just
a
gonna
good
love the kid.
time.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh, dude.
when I was
Him and
watching
Joey
the
Boats
show,
will be best friends.
Listen, I take one look at him in that fucking Charlie Hunnam outfit. I'm like, that kid fucking parties.
yes,
He's awesome.
and I was
Yeah.
watching the show, so I only watch on YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah.
By the
I'm
way,
watching
it
the
actually
show,
doesn't
and
bother
I
me
was
that he
like-
picks his nose and eats it.
I was
That's all right.
literally
He's just
drawn.
being a guy.
I was drawn to Nico the whole entire time I was watching the show. I was just drawn to him
Yeah.
because I just kept. He had no teeth. And
He's
then he
like,
had
no
teeth.
teeth.
Every episode, he had teeth or he had no
He
teeth,
pops
right?
them out, yeah.
And I'm just looking at Nico, right? And then right when he ate his booger, I was like, I can't look at this kid anymore.
Ever again.
I never again. I can't
Yeah.
look at him because he
He's a
eats his
slob.
boogers.
Guys do things. they do things.
doing
You know
things
sometimes.
what
that
I
guys
mean?
do.
It's like I'm hunting.
Yeah.
I'm like, Nico, dude, keep your fingers out of your nose and mouth, dude.
All right, we got one more voice.
Yo!
I don't.
It's your man Adam Jump Town, guys. Listen, I didn't see nothing on the interwebs again about what we're calling in for on the voicemail, but I got a couple ideas and I'm going to share them with you, and I'm going to break some news in case we don't know, but we do know. How come we don't have a Patreon voicemail line, but we could be a little bit more direct, a
Ooh,
little bit
good
more how
idea.
you doing
Not a
on?
bad idea.
You understand what I'm saying? Think about it. Let it
We
marinate.
understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
I think it's a
Man,
great
Adam
idea.
Stumptown, second location, executive chef manager, Abreu's Bar and Grill, Drake, Massachusetts. No free
Legend.
ads, but we're
Let's
gonna
go.
slip that one right in. And guys cutting the line at Modern Butcher. No, but we do know.
wrong one,
Are we a man
Tuesday.
of the people? Not questioning you guys, but I'm questioning Mr. Ferg.
Oh.
We work from the ground up, not from the top down. Man, Adam Jump Town, keeping the quality high.
Listen,
Yeah.
in an ongoing battle that seems to be percolating constantly between him and Ferg, I am Switzerland. I like them both.
Yeah,
I love them
I'm
both.
neutral, and honestly, I was the one who.
Dude, I don't have time for the hate. Yeah, you were the one who got shipped line. Was it Ferg? Was
I
not
invited Ferg.
I'm going to leave that in because I want to make the
Yes,
point that
leave
Ferg
it in.
did not fucking skip the line.
Ferg did not. Ferg came
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
I
If
skipped the
Ferg
line.
invited, I wouldn't have been invited. If
Al,
Ferg invited the people,
yeah.
I invited Al, Brendan, and Ferg,
Yep.
not Justin.
and I paid.
Yeah.
He did pay.
I paid for the beefs. You
paid for everything, by the way. Thank you very much.
Because no, I'm not saying that for that reason. I'm saying it because a lot of people accuse Ferg of not paying for beef.
No, he pays all the time.
Ferg pays all the time.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, yeah, people are going to offer you.
Which, by the way, it's fucking, dude, they're getting free advertising.
They're getting views.
So a $10 beef, like whatever the fuck.
It's nuts. But
By the way, I want to make that point that Justin made earlier. If you're the guy who was outside and you listen to this podcast and I want you are never allowed to listen to this podcast again. I hope you suffer a very big
Syphilis.
calamity.
I think,
Yeah.
I think
Syphilis.
John?
no, I don't think that. I want a family member to die. If
I
they
agree
were
with you. Yeah, I actually want.
That's what I want. I
you
want
know
it to
what
be
I hope?
short,
I
like
hope
6
a
months.
family member dies and it was your fault.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you did something bad.
Oh yes. Maybe
You know
like
what I
he
mean?
got into a car
His
accident,
name-
killed
Yeah,
his,
like
killed his
you
wife.
drank too much at Mon Butcher and then
Yes,
you
yeah.
crashed into your kid.
Yes.
His name,
exactly.
and that dude, his name was
What a
John
sin.
Gregorick.
Is that
Fuck
his
you.
real name?
Yeah, fuck you, John.
All right, there you go.
Gregorick.
Bang, doxed.
What
Bang.
a loser.
Fuck him and fuck Mike DeSario.
I'll
What a
tell you right
sin.
now.
And his
To all
Indian
the
wife.
tall, lanky. To all
I
the
did
tall-
fuck her. I already did that.
Did you? That must be weird to have the first
Well, it
time
was
you
weird
bang
because
is like a girl from a
every time I was pumping, she was doing the head bobble.
Oh yeah, he'll be happy about that.
He's gonna love it. Yeah, I don't think, dude. Somebody asked me one time, like, "Have you ever been with a black girl?" I'm like, "Dude, I made it with one Italian girl. Like, I was all
that's close
Irish,
enough.
pasty Irish girls.
That's close
That's
enough.
all I had.
Some Italians have
Half black. I did half black, not full black.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, it's not aged
Yeah.
well.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you
No.
can't say
Mute.
that. How come?
Mute
Why?
that.
Is that not allowed?
Oreo cookie.
Timestamp.
Is Milano not allowed?
Can I
It's
say
not- yeah,
Oreo?
That's
I'll cut this out.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Can
matter.
I say an Oreo cookie?
Sure.
sure.
See,
Why not
Justin,
mulatto?
you say whatever you want.
Can I
It's
say
a-
I don't
sitting
know why
Indian
it's bad.
style?
I don't know why. I honestly
So
don't know why it's bad.
it's been.
It's PC.
Yeah,
no,
but
it's
why is
not.
it
Not
bad?
It's not
PC.
Why is the term bad?
I don't know. But
But
it's been
here's the thing.
unsayable for like
I'll tell you
30
this.
years.
I'll tell you this.
30 days.
What do you think of that?
I just
So
scrap
why
this
don't
whole
you chew
episode.
on that?
I'm not lying.
There's too much stuff.
Dude, I'm not lying. This beer chili's fucking pretty fucking
Dude,
good.
that beer
That's
chili was
great.
You know
The
what the
beer
best
chili was
part is?
fucking fire.
You're gonna have to mute this too.
I do.
This whole episode is
I've tasted the rainbow.
By the way, I never have to fucking edit the show. Now I have to fucking edit it.
Sorry.
It's
Yeah.
great. You know
I
what?
don't think so.
Patreon
This whole
members
episode is
get-
going to
Patreon
be
members gonna
available
get it.
on Patreon.
Patreon members get the whole thing.
It won't be bad. We'll figure it out. We'll mute this.
This is what takes us. Sometimes you're like, why isn't the episode out? This is what happened.
This
Yeah.
is why.
And I
takes
missed
forever.
some stuff. He texted me. He's like, you missed a few of the guy's names.
So I said, did you mean to not mute out Mike Tesario? And he's like, I tried to get everyone I could. I was like, well, I heard his name like 6
You're
times.
such a scumbag.
No,
I
he
tried-
did.
I
There
cut
was-
out a bunch of them.
There was, so I think the audio didn't line up with what you were doing because there was blank spots.
There's a
that
beep
didn't
and
have
then
his
it just
name,
goes beep,
and then there
and it
was
goes Mike
there was
Tesario.
audio.
Oh,
I
okay.
think your audio was off
Okay,
a
it
little
must have
bit.
went off at the end.
You
so
were
that it
you were
bumped.
you were blank and shit.
Oh, nice, I love
and it was
that.
just dead air at some point, and then all
was
of a
like
sudden
the-
it was
Oh
like
my
yeah.
God.
And then
Yeah.
We gotta
Mike
clip that.
Tesario.
See, that's something we got to clip.
I love that, dude.
Dude, it was great.
I was
think it made
fucking
it funnier
dying.
that.
Yeah.
I think it made it funnier.
I was
that
like,
you
what's
said you
going
were
on? Why does it
blacked
keep?
out
I was like, is it my internet connection? And then it was, it's like, she's fucking
Jesus.
trying to
Did you
mute
hear the
it.
girl's name on there? Because that one might have some blowback.
Yeah.
I
that-
honestly don't
All right,
think
here's what
so.
we're gonna do. To take us out, we'll take us out with the Elf on the Shelf song.
Let's go.
By the way, people do complain that we don't have music out on the way out. These guys do.
You don't have an
right?
outro?
Your intro and outro, great.
Thank you.
Well, you know
Did
what
you-
it is,
who
too?
did that?
Full
You?
credit for that.
Yeah.
Justin
How'd you
made
do
it.
Full
that?
credit
That's
for
great.
That app, BandLab.
That's fucking awesome.
Because you
know
can get
what?
It's very
royalty-free
good, yeah.
music and then just throw
Yeah,
very
vocals
good.
over it.
Yeah.
You know, like some people are like, you need to put music on the outro. I'm like, you need to fucking suck your own dick.
Yeah,
How you
beat
like
it.
that?
You're a musician.
You're probably the type
Just
of guy
make
who,
it.
I know, but like
he can
But
do
then
it.
somebody asked me to do something that I hate their guts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
We need
You know
to.
what I'm
Don't
saying?
bust my balls.
Let me do it on my own.
I'm doing a lot over here. I'm fucking getting shit faced with Al in the middle of the day. By the way, it was hilarious. Like when you were like, what time was it? Like 3?
Yeah. That's a little early.
3 p.m.
Al,
All
what
right.
time did you puke on your steering wheel?
Oh my god, yeah, like 3
2:45.
All right, I'm gonna. You guys can listen to it or don't listen. I don't give a fuck.
We need
I gotta
cans?
take a leak. Yeah, you need cans. Okay.
Let's listen to the cans.
I can.
By the way, Justin, I just want to say, my fucking mandolin solo after the third verse. I mean, you might cum your pants. Like just.
I'm ready to come.
A mandolin solo.
I might have to get you on a Bernard Cozy song. Yes.
Well, my elf, he ate my mom's cookies. Every last cookie on the plate. Well, my elf, he ate my mom's
pussy.
cookies. He wiped chocolate on my face.
Can't believe that elf.
Well, my elf, my elf on the shelf.
Elf on the shelf.
What he'll do next, you can never tell. Well, my elf
Well, my elf.
on the shelf.
Rock Turkey just broke his neck.
Sometimes my mom looks like she's about to cry. Well, my elf on the shelf. What he'll do next, you can never tell. Well, my elf on the shelf. You know, sometimes he can't help himself. Well, my elf, he spilled all my grape juice. Spilled my grape juice on my sister's Christmas dress. Well, my elf, he spilled all my grape juice.
We need a Patreon
my
version of the
sister's
Elf and the Elf
Christmas
song. We're
mess.
just, what did you say?
Well, my elf,
My elf ate my wife's
elf on the
pussy.
Ate my mom's pussy. Set of cookies.
what he'll do next, you can never tell. Well, my elf on the shelf. You know, sometimes he can't help himself.
Oh, here's the mandolin. The way he's playing this, think about him fingering your fiance. No.
Oh, I probably wouldn't have to read her up.
He's a mandolin player.
I like it. I like it.
He drank all my dad's beer. Drank every last beer in my dad's fridge. Well, my elf, he drank all my dad's beer. At least that's what my dad told my mom he did. Well, my elf on the shelf. What he'll do next, you can never tell. Well, my elf on the shelf.
Actually,
You know, sometimes he can't help himself.
All right, listen.
this is what real pro shit sounds like.
Listen, let's go to Bad Brain. Subscribe to their podcast. Subscribe on
Please.
YouTube. Right?
Follow them on Instagram.
YouTube,
Bad Brain's making a
Instagram.
fucking comeback.
We're
You guys
making a
were down
comeback.
in the dumps a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it was, Nico was like, it can't come back at this point. It's never going
It's
to
never able to come
I'll
back.
tell you right now, I'm a Bad Brain guy.
Me too.
If you like, if you
love
like
it.
Al, if you like Justin, you'll like Nico.
He might not like him.
Well-
he eats his boogers.
It's guy shit, dude.
Yeah, he's just doing guy shit.
He's doing guy shit. All right, listen. We love you guys. We will be back next week. By the way, we got just me, you, and Danny, I think, next week.
Yep.
And then we got Big Bad James coming on.
Love
and
it.
then
We gotta get you guys on
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Well, come on. You have
anytime.
We
We have
5
to-
mics.
Yeah, we got like six.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
100%, 150%.
162%.
1,000%.
We do- Nico needs a lot of preparation. So
Yeah. Well, we're easy. You know what I mean?
easy peasy.
We
Yeah,
know
we're not
more-
gonna-
we don't-
we're not
me and
gonna
Fitzy know
fucking-
everything about the show, so we
Yeah, we
be able to,
watch,
like,
dude.
just fucking,
We listen.
just get right on there. And then the Ugly Sweater Party's the 21st.
21st.
You should come to that if
Yep.
you're around.
Irish American.
Irish American,
Malden.
Members Bar.
Okay.
We're going to get cocked. And Al's going to throw up all over his expedition for
Probably.
For a second
Yeah,
time.
probably.
Yeah.
I'll
By the
go-
way, I will say this: they don't start like as the Irish American. They don't have like IPAs and shit.
Yeah.
IPAs are bad.
Thanks,
they
Nico.
put you on
Those
your
were
ass,
like
dude.
8.5s. We were
Dude,
drinking.
and we were
yeah.
just smoking them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It was bad. Yeah. Listen,
I don't even want to know how much we drank.
Well,
a lot of
it's
guys
not a
get
bar,
reckless.
dude. It's a fucking sandwich shop. And
I
you
know.
guys stayed there for a shift.
We stood there the whole shift.
You
We
guys
were like
stayed
part of
there
the
for a
crew.
whole
They
shift.
were like,
They're
"Come
like,
on."
they're like,
Crazy.
Danvers is lighting the tree. You guys got to leave.
That's exactly what they said. They're closing down the street, guys. If you don't get out of here.
Do you want a shot though before you go?
Yeah, exactly.
And-
Yeah,
I was
that
like,
was
yeah,
exactly what I
sure.
needed.
You stayed there so long, they gave you a shifty.
Yeah.
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 No,
Exactly.
like we got the opening
We
shift.
got 2 shifties.
Then we
And then
got
we
the
got
close.
the ending
Well,
shift.
they got
That's
2 shifties.
crazy.
I got the first one.
Yeah.
Were you big brewery guys?
Yeah,
I'm not-
we'll go
yeah, I'm not
Twisted Fate.
opposed. I'm not opposed.
By the way, we're gonna release the beer again with Dave
I can't
Platinum.
wait. I drank my last one today.
Yeah.
See
Golden
that?
Cork beer.
Doobie's
yeah.
Wings.
Yeah.
Al, what'd you
And-
think about that peanut
Doobie's
butter,
Wings.
Thai
Doobie's
peanut
Wings
butter
are
jelly?
Unbelievable. I had
Yeah.
one of them. Delicious.
Are you gonna?
I love
are there gonna
peanuts.
be a few of those for me to give to?
You
Tommy?
can take.
love
I
peanuts?
said take whatever.
Peanuts
Give Al
and
whatever he
peanuts.
All right,
wants,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you take
yeah.
the
No, no,
rest.
I'll take
I
the
mean-
rest to Tommy.
He's not.
Take the
Yeah,
rest to
Tommy can have
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah, he'll crush the fucking shit out of those things.
Justin has agita, so he's not going to
24.
So what do you eat?
Not pussy, I'll tell you that. No, I mean I'll still eat fucking pizza and shit, but just I gotta be careful. I gotta go very small. It just some things will trigger like a massive attack and then I'm fucked for 2 weeks.
You take anything for it?
Yeah, I take 2 different prescriptions.
So also, it should be noted that you at one point were like over 300 pounds, right?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, and now you're
I was a
like
big
200
fat
pounds.
fuck. I'm like 194.
Yeah.
I'm floating.
How'd you get so fat?
Food.
A lot of food.
Eating.
I ate everything.
Was this when you were in
This
Florida?
is sneaky.
No, this is when I was here. I
He
was,
was like
probably my
15.
skinniest in Florida.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like
Because pop
140.
punk guys kind of got to be skinny.
You got to be skinny. You can't
Yeah.
be a fat pop punk guy.
You gotta wear the
can't.
skinny jeans.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
do the whole nine. You gotta show
Yeah.
the nuts.
Is
Yeah.
John Papa pop punk? No, he's not.
John
right?
Papa's
He's a
just
fucking,
fat.
he's a pussy.
He's a loser. He's a
Such a
harmonica
pussy.
playing loser.
If y'all like straight punk, you could be fat.
Yeah, but you can't be
Pop
yeah.
punk, you got to be kind of like a pretty boy now,
Yeah.
which is I aged out pretty much.
I don't believe that. I think you're in the golden
Dude, I'm
sunset
a
of
big
your
Justin
fucking
guy. I
career.
think you're pretty.
Yeah.
I try.
Pretty.
By the way, I
Don't.
think
So are you trying to take me
See it
out?
from, you see it from the back. You
He's
see the hair
fucking
from the back.
blushing.
You got the St. Anthony.
I got the
It's
little.
all right, dude.
How
getting
are
big.
you?
How you doing?
The how are you? How's your mother?
She's all right. How about yours?
Good, yo.
Oh, by the way, also we're having our company Christmas party at La Familia, Georgia. I just want to say that.
Oh, nice.
I don't know who the
Yeah,
guy is that
yeah,
owns that
yeah.
place, but apparently it's supposed to be a very nice restaurant.
Well,
He
we
won't be there.
flaked on the company Christmas party last year, so hopefully this time. it
Yeah, I had
happens.
COVID.
We
And
were, I
can't
mean, we
be
were
giving that
busy.
to him.
Everyone's
what's the
fucking
company?
busy.
You actually like wouldn't
Us.
go out with
No,
COVID?
No,
us-
I was just
us
sick of
and the
shit.
wives.
I just happened to have
Gotcha.
COVID.
So
I
we're
was
gonna
like,
show
fuck it,
up.
I'm my ass.
Y'all probably not gonna be there, right?
What's
Are you
the day?
done?
He's out.
Oh yeah, I'm out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
done.
yeah.
So
I'm
you're not
done.
gonna be.
That
there.
was kind of the reason we actually booked it, was to meet you, but now we met you. So because
Yeah.
we're boneheads, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's all right. I
Fucking-
would have.
To the day we die.
I would have loved to.
Well, listen,
Maybe you
you'll be
can come,
invited. How you
and
like that?
we'll have a table of 8.
Yeah, there you go.
he won't be there. He's a scumbag.
I'll be there. We'll have a table of 10.
Yeah,
Table of 10.
yeah. Look at that. We
How
have a-
big is it?
How big's the spot?
I don't know. We'll do like a Saturday.
150
something.
seats.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
we'll do it. We'll do it. I don't know. We'll get we're gonna get Danny and Chrissy and the wives, and then
Do you think Danny's gonna make it back from fucking Florida?
maybe not.
Yeah. So it's
Possibility's
just
not.
like
He'll be drinking around the world. In
Yeah, like if
Epcot.
Danny doesn't come back, you basically gonna take a spot. I'm just letting you know. Like that. She's like,
But
yeah.
now you got Justin jacked up.
Doesn't
Very
bother me.
protective.
Well, no,
Very
listen. As
protective
he
of
said
me.
on your show when you would bust his balls.
Yeah,
saying
one
you
of
were
my
coming on,
favorites
he
is
goes,
when
"There
you
go.
were like,
You are.
I'm the 4th member now.
He said you're an adult.
Just was
so
like,
you can do-
I don't care.
Yeah. He's like,
I don't care.
I don't give a fuck. You know I don't care when I get the.
Yeah. He gets like
These-
that.
my fingers go
so
up,
that's
too.
one of my favorite things. You're like, I don't care. Me and Nico could do this one.
You also
All
can
day.
too. And I know
You can just do both.
Cancel this like we were
Yeah.
supposed to end this 10 minutes ago, but you have the slowest delivery of a Boston accent I think
Yeah.
I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Like most people talk fast. Like I talk fast. Like,
No, I like to. I take my time because I want to say the right thing.
I like it. Listen, I'm here.
I'm a huge fan.
Yes.
Somebody thought I was retarded because I talk slow.
Dude, you ever hear this story? My fucking Maggie's
He
sister.
does think that. He thought
Yeah.
that for a long
He's
time.
like,
Yeah.
I thought you were retarded, but he's actually kind of a genius.
Well, Brendan knows this. This is the guy that sent us the thing like, oh my God, you missed last night.
Yeah,
the
it's
prime
like, what are
ribs,
we
the
talking
cigars,
about?
The scotch.
Yeah,
Oh,
Is
yeah,
that
we
what he
don't
put us in
want
that
it.
group chat? Yeah, he thought Justin was retarded for the first 3 episodes. He's like,
Yeah.
you know what? I fucking love you, but I thought you were legit.
He's another bonehead.
He's
Yeah,
a bonehead.
you know
He's a
what?
bonehead.
When he followed and
makes
sent
3.
us that message, I went through his Instagram. First picture I saw was him with you in front of.
Oh, yeah.
In front of the restaurant.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Him
When
and
I was
Chris,
at my,
both good
my
guys.
sister-in-law's engagement party, I got so cocked off whiskey that I was like just talking shit, and I was like, "Let's go, let's go to Foxwoods and let's get some fucking Coke."
Yeah.
And this is like a fucking nice family party, right? Yeah. And my brother-in-law Bobby's father thought I was retarded. He goes, Zach, Maggie's husband's like, he had like a brain injury or something. He had a brain injury, right?
Is he slow?
Like, yeah, I mean,
Did
listen.
a pallet fall on his head at Home Depot? What happened with him? Did a pallet of concrete fall on his
Maggie
head?
goes, what is it about you have to yell at everybody like at the top of your lungs, like, does anybody want to get Coke and go to Foxwoods?
That's the craziest part. It's like not even let's go to. It's like let's get some fucking blow. It's
like, dude, these people are
turn
trying to
this party
celebrate.
to 11.
Yeah, it's not even
They're
his
trying to
family.
celebrate
Yeah.
like the beginning of their life together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's get a fucking 8-ball and go to fucking Foxwoods. Like,
I'm jonesing.
There's no
unless I'm not, you know what I mean?
there's
Like,
no hate like a
give
wife's
him the
hate
wink.
for a husband when he's feeling himself in front of other people.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
it's bad.
when I start going off in front of people, and Melissa's just like, dude, what are you
Disgust.
fucking-
They get so disgusted
What the
so
fuck
fast.
are
See,
you
I'm
doing?
the opposite.
What are
'cause
you
Sabrina's like that, And then I'm like, what are you doing?
Really?
Yeah,
'Cause she
Justin's
got-
just a
No,
you're a
but
potty pooper.
I'm not a potty pooper because
You're a potty
Sabrina
pooper.
doesn't know how to control
If you
herself.
give me an audience, Brendan an audience, Alan an audience,
yeah.
and then fucking the wife is watching us have an audience,
yeah, it's probably
dude, it's
miserable.
fucking brutal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We took, we all went out. I'm pretty sure I got her pregnant this night. My cousin had like her graduation dinner. We all went to.
Once again, you didn't have a condom.
Yeah, we all went to the restaurant. Then we went to the cigar bar. And then we're like, let's all just go to the casino. So I'm like, hun, here's fucking 200. This is all you're getting. Like, relax. Go easy.
Buy
Puts
me
it-
grapes.
Puts
and
it
blow
in
me
the
later.
machine, right? And I'm like, all right, let me set the fucking bet limit.
Yeah.
She just goes, whack.
$100 spin.
Bro, 100.
Max.
I go,
Bang, bang,
I go
bang, bang.
stop. Let me set the fucking limit.
Yeah, screaming in the
Whack.
Max.
Blew it in three seconds.
Then he's like,
go, dude.
trying to hold it back, and she's going, like going all through the whack.
Because she's all fired up.
And she's
I'm
all
like, what are you
bouncing around.
doing? She's bouncing everywhere. She starts punching the machines because she lost. I'm like, you're going to get us thrown out of here.
Yeah.
She's a fucking missile, dude. She doesn't give a shit.
24/7.
She's a fucking.
Are you guys
she's
gonna have
a
another one?
missile. I'd like to have another one.
Is she from Revere?
She lived in Revere most of her life, from Cali originally.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
She have a Boston accent?
No.
By the way, last thing. My daughter, she was on the phone with my wife. My daughter goes to University of South Carolina. And she's like, I got home last night. I don't even have any idea how I got this in my pocket. She had like a Daniel Boone hat.
Yeah.
Like one of those like raccoon
Oh, yeah, the
hats.
raccoon,
I'm like, did you make out with Daniel Boone last night? Like, what the fuck went down? Like, how'd you get that? She's like, I have no idea. I'm like, proud moment. You know what I mean? Like, just let's black out and steal some fucking hats. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do Patreon. And I don't even know if there's anything that Justin can't tell in real stories on here, but maybe there's something else in there.
I could tell you the cuck story.
There we go. Let's
Yeah,
get that.
if you want.
Yes.
Do
All
that.
right.
I
Awesome.
could tell you the cuck story, then I have one thing to bring up that is just a question to see if I'm a retard.
Okay. All right.
The answer to that,
It's-
yes. We know that.
That's good. That's
All right,
good.
cool.
We'll do that
Hey,
on
listen, we'll be
Patreon.
back next week. Come to the Ugly Sweater Party. Go to Durham, get your fucking subs, and yeah.
Check
if you
out
stand
Bad Brain, bro.
Check out Bad Brain. Fucking subscribe everywhere that you can subscribe to it. All right, peace. And on Instagram, you guys have a ton of followers, by the way. Like 3,400, more than us. 1,000 more than us, but we're growing. By
You're
the
growing.
day.
You go by the
1000%.
day.
Yeah, people are like
2,000%.
yeah,
3,000%.
it's like growth in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
All right, peace.